we've got all of the cylinders, you know? I feel like there's gonna be no more cylinders because I've got all 4 cylinder spots filled. I think it's this one. But yeah, where we last left off in the game, here's my last time on Syberia. We are in a mine. We've gotten into the mine, we've turned the lights on. Oscar's hands have been stolen, and so we can't leave until we get his hands back. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get his hands back, I guess. And this area looks complicated, so I quit yesterday. We got this far, and then I was like, I'm confused. I'm leaving. I kind of gave up, but today I'm refreshed and ready to figure this shit out, I guess. We know we need some kind of screwdriver to get up that ladder. And these stairs seem fake somehow for some reason. Like I can't go up the stairs. And this wheel is not interactive. I guess this way. Yeah, okay, cool. This is our only way. Oh, screwdriver. Do I have any items other than that? Yeah, I've still got the metal shears. Is this interactive at all? Or are we just chilling? I mean, there's some hands. There's some hands if we need any. They're gonna be the wrong hands though. Like he would, not that we can actually try it, but he was very particular about the feet part number. It had to be the right feet. Those are probably the wrong hands. I was working more on the Yakuza 2 route last night. I hadn't touched it for a couple days. To be honest, as soon as I hit the finale, the momentum kind of stopped because, like, there's still so much left to do in the game, and I'm pretty sure there's just no logic behind the order I do it in, and that just gives me, like, decision paralysis. Like, there's still a lot to do. And, like, with 5, I had a structure. There was a structure that made sense. Like, here's the order it all has to happen in. But with this, there's just, like, it's kind of just, like, no... Oh, this is my guy. There's kind of just like no logic to what order I should do things in, and so I just don't know what to do, so instead I just do nothing and then don't work on it. But I was working on it again a bit last night.
Hey you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never.
Who is this dude?
Such workmanship, such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course.
Just involuntarily borrowed them for an indefinite period of time. Totally different.
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theater.
Oh, I think I turned the volume way down. Hang on, I'm gonna turn that back up.
Piping chimney stacks.
I think I turned that way down yesterday when we detoured to go look at Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then I never turned it back. This game is like extra quiet for some reason compared to most Xbox games.
Now all I need is her.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time here in my factory.
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkolsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave...
So what's with this guy's head?
When I was told that the mining program was to be
Is he gonna
abandoned,
ever explain
this
that?
industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would...
And is she okay about...
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist.
Just had to make the automaton
And
pianist.
stared that
Can't
I would never
can't do it any other way.
that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look
Maybe
for
someone
her.
should go look for her. There's no plan.
Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own...
Alright. We gotta go look at the Helena Romansky shrine where he's got all the merch. Oh, that's the room. Okay, that's what those stairs are for then.
This whole story is completely nuts. When you stepped on the train,
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the...
my train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never...
Well, as long as your train is at this state...
Out of the question.
Maybe I won't have to.
I hope so. Please,
So...
How did this dude get up here? He doesn't...
It seems this monorail is...
if the ladder was blocked off by like that piece of metal that was like over the rungs, how'd he get up there? Here's our creepy Helena Romansky shrine. Their fond farewells to Helena Romansky, her last ever public appearance. Alright, so she is retired. Not known at this address. I'm trying to send Helena Romansky fan mail for years. Such familiarity of tone. I've written to you so often for so long. Blah, blah, blah. I'm writing to you at this address for the 112th time. I'm writing to you at this address for the 112th time. I hope that one day you will return there and you will find one of my letters. Alright. The hardest part was to put theory into practice. I am gradually finding some solutions, add a whole host of fine adjustments. The organ is nearly complete. Alright. Please respond. Helena Romansky, please respond. Well, that doesn't actually give me any info. Yeah, from the... I feel I have come to know you. Incredibly parasocial. I don't know, when was that term coined? A parasocial relationship. Parasocial interaction. Evolution of the term. 1956. Okay. Okay. So Kate Walker could have let him know.
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding. So you're going to give me Oscars?
Out of the question. I must
Yeah,
have
it
his
says
hands.
some
That is all.
paper or something, but it says extensive. Well, hang on, where did it? I'm reading Wikipedia. Psychologists began to show their interest in the concept in the 1980s. So, you know, this is the 2000s.
You mentioned an automaton.
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is.
Your passion amazes me.
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg?
Hans Vorarlberg?
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many...
Alright, and we did train.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your...
Everything I have designed, all that I...
But who is she?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. When I was told...
And...
This is just the
Yeah,
same.
And you promised that once Helena has son...
I promise...
Well, I guess I'm going to...
I have no idea. But for a...
And
Oh.
what if I helped you to make some other hand?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much...
Maybe Kate?
Sergei Borodin. the director of the industrial city of Komkolsgrad. Or what is...
I didn't choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem.
It is very kind of you. Right.
Like I said, Please,
So...
Hang on. What did this say? Consult? Maybe we consult this? She's not known to be at this address, though. Not known at this address, which... I don't know, maybe Russian mail works differently, but here in the US, they don't care. Like, I went and got my mail this morning, and I had like 10 letters in there addressed to 10 different people. The fact that the person does not actually live there will not stop them from delivering the mail. Maybe there's something I'm missing in here. Maybe this like creepy, kind of too detailed mannequin. Yeah, one of the things I got today was literally just wrong address. I'm pretty sure it is meant for the building next door, and I don't really know what to do about that because I feel like I should just walk over there and try to like deliver it to the correct person myself because it looks like it was a handwritten letter and it probably matters. But I don't really know how I would get in there, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But yeah, I get stuff to address to like all the people who lived here before me, but then also today I just got something for a totally wrong address. I don't know what to do about that. Those are probably the hands. I mean, maybe I just go back on the train and we just leave. Maybe we just go to that address. I feel like that's not it. I'm gonna try to present the mail. I'm gonna present the letters to the guy.
Listen, obviously all the...
Out of...
Please.
Hans's designs. Oh yeah, that. Doesn't care. And the other one, he doesn't care. And there's not like, this book doesn't have any good lore in it. That's just, there she is. There's this. There's the picture of her. Oh, there's a second page over here. Hang on. Well, I did already read that. Success in Europe is assured. Here's to triumph every night. She's in various cities. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go back to the train. And maybe we can just, like, go. I mean, we don't have hands. I think without the hands, we can't leave, but maybe we actually can leave without the hands. We're gonna have to leave without the hands to go get Helena Romansky, right? Maybe we can present the letters to Oscar and he'll be like, oh yeah, we'll go there.
How are you, Oscar?
Apart from the fact that I am incapable of drinking a cup of tea.
Oscar, we can only carry on our journey by train if we get your hands back. And the only way to get your hands back is to accept the director's offer.
You mean bring back this singer, Helena Romansky? Oh dear. And what else will we need to do to get the hands back?
Always ready with the precise euphemism.
What? Am I missing
If it
something?
puts your mind at rest, Oscar, I absolutely do not need your...
That's a request I'm happy to...
Take a note, Oscar. Not breaking down in this hellhole.
How many times must I inform you, Kate?
Always ready with...
An engineer also prides himself on precision in such...
You know, Oscar, some of my reactions here...
Indeed, I admire
That's sweet, Oscar.
the simple expression of a logic...
Oscar, we can only...
You mean bring...
Always ready with the...
So,
Right, I'm done. Take care of yourself, Oscar.
Good luck, Kate Walker. And don't forget me.
does that mean we're going? Maybe I take the suitcase. It's hard to interact with the suitcase. I have to, like, kind of finesse it with the angle. Nope.
No point weighing my...
No. Well... if we're not taking the train, because Oscar's not going to pilot the train or whatever, pilot the train, I don't think that's what you call it, but if he's not going to drive the train, feels like there's a screen transition I'm missing. I don't know. Hello? Can we, thank you. Like, it feels like there should be, like, now there should be some way to go. Like, is there another vehicle around here? There's the thing by the guy, the monorail or whatever they called it, the cable car, that door. That's like, it seems like it's controlled from somewhere else. Maybe that, like, leads into a town somewhere somehow. If there's, like, can I borrow this guy's car? Is there, like, a parking lot out back behind the mine? I feel like I haven't really missed any screen transitions, but I feel like it must be really easy to miss them in this game, because half the time when you know they're there, they still don't work. You have to, like, rub up against the wall at the right angle to get her to go through when you're on the sides of the screen. Is there, like, a button here that I hit? No. Maybe I've got, like, Oscar's permission now, and then now if I pick...
I'm sorry, I can't make...
What?
Yeah, that's just that.
I don't...
And you... Well, I guess I'm...
I have no
idea. Finding her should pose no obstacle.
Finding her should
Collected
pose
many
no
objects,
obstacle.
souvenirs of her that I keep in a
Helena
room.
Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine.
You should
her
take a
love.
look.
This whole... And what if I helped you to...
Why should
What if we make other hands and he's just like,
When you
no.
stepped on the train, my...
Well, As long as you're...
Out of the question.
Maybe I won't have to.
I hope so. Please excuse.
So
And I can't just like metal shears this guy. Maybe can I metal shear? No, because the actual organist is not interactive, so I can't like metal shears his hands off and just leave with
Seems
them.
this monorail is
This
controlled.
monorail is controlled from somewhere else. Screwdriver is gonna be a no. Metal shears are a no. Have an idea about the ultimate outcome, but no idea how to bring it about. I feel like I just wanna, like, I just wanna ask the guy, like, hey, can we borrow the hands back so that we can drive the train to where we gotta go to get Helena Romansky or whatever. Like, if there was just some way to ask him that. But yeah, this whole, I think I've cleaned out this room. I think that it was just this cabinet with the 2 items in it. Gonna have to pretend to be Helena somehow. You know what? You're right. Hold up, you're actually right though. That's probably what's gonna end up happening. You have a sense for writing adventure games. That's a good idea. Maybe back here. No, there's nothing. I can't go left. It seems like that's not a screen transition on the right there. And then this is this dude. And I can't, like, shear off his hands. None of this is interactive. If I check maybe, hang on. I might have not looked at the letters to Helena correctly. No, I did. It's just these 2 pages. There's an address. This letter was sent in 1997. I'll check the rest of the mine again. I'm pretty sure there's nothing, like, in the entire rest of the mine. You know, like, if I go back this way to where we were yesterday. Maybe, like, that TV will turn on or something. Or, like, what if I... Like, hold up. Here's... This is a bit of a stupid idea, but how about we take the elevator up, and then we go out the front door, then we loop back around so that we can see behind this elevator. Because now that we've got access to this door, we should theoretically be able to get behind the 2 elevators in a way that we couldn't before. So, like, what if there's a door back there or something? Yo, what's up, Lieutenant Alenko? Yup. This in the second one as well? Well, at some point I'm gonna play the second one, because that's also on Xbox. Yo, Crazy, thank you, thanks for the 40 months, Crazy. I appreciate it a ton, dude. Did you guys get anything good yesterday at, like, whatever content you were at? I saw you, Stu Not, and Yemo in the call. So now we have... Okay, 2 B rings. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know if you... I have one. I don't know if you and Stu Not had those, but if you didn't, then you do now. So that's good. Let me... So it's not that. This is still just...
That looks like
it's a ventilation duct. Weird that we can interact with the ventilation duct like that. Like, I don't see a door behind this. There's not gonna be... There's not gonna be a door behind that. Some CAs. That's good, I guess. Always kind of bugged me that, you have to, like, keep up with CAs or you lose your rank. You don't just get hard and then... or get medium, then get hard. Like, if you don't do any, then you can lose it over time. And yeah, these did come out on Xbox. There's a number of, like, random adventure games that you would really only ever think of as being PC games, but that did get an Xbox version at the time. There's Syberia 1 and 2, Myst 3 and 4, Still Life. Pretty sure people only play these on PC, but they did make Xbox versions. Yeah, there's nothing back here. It was worth a shot, though. To be honest, ever since, yeah, Still Life is on Xbox. It's a weird one. Ever since playing Riven the sequel to Myst, I always think about that now. I'm like, what if there's something behind the door? Because Riven pulls this shit on you a lot, where you have to turn around and then close the door behind you to reveal a different door. I mean, it's interesting that we... Yeah, it's still just, really I feel like any adventure game from this area is a little bit of a deep cut. Dreamfall: The Longest Journey also had an Xbox version that I played a little while ago. But, I feel like any 2000s adventure game is, like, destined to be kind of a deep cut. Because, like, it's so, like, the adventure game is such a 90s thing. To me, at least.
Listen, obviously all this has been just...
Yeah, this dude.
Please.
This dude's not being very helpful at all. And I can't, like presenting this stuff to him is not... What's this about? So this game has kind of an interesting premise. We are Kate Walker. She is a lawyer from New York who is traveling across Europe trying to track down the owner of a factory so that she can buy it. Or rather, so that, you know, her client can buy it. So we're trying to track down the owner, the heir to the Vorarlberg toy factory, that we can get him to sell the factory. And we're sort of getting wrapped up in a little bit of a mystery as to where he's gone and what he's been up to. So right now we are in sort of like an abandoned mine in Russia. And he was here at some point. And yeah, our train driver's hands have been stolen. And I have to do some stuff to get the hands back, but I have no idea what to do. I'm gonna go back to Oscar one more time, and then I think if I don't, if I can't get Oscar to cough up progression, then I think I might give up. I think I might give up and consult the internet if I can't. Like, oh, let me check as well the ends of the platforms. Maybe I can just like walk off the platform now and just like walk into town, and there's like a town or something that I couldn't go to before. I'll check up there as well, just for completeness' sake. I'll check that, like, upper room as well, where you have to move the big dude. Yeah, the backgrounds are really good looking. The whole game is, like... I feel like thematically, the whole game has this, like, weird... like... sort of ruined and forgotten areas aesthetic going, if that makes any sense. Like, we start the game in like a small village up in the French Alps, and all the people up there are like, yup, back in the day this village really was something, but today hardly anyone still lives here, and the factory is closed and all rusted up and shit. And then area number 2 is like a university in Germany that just had like a bombed out village behind it for some reason. Just like the ruins of a city behind this university. And now here we are in like a rusty, abandoned Soviet mine. So it's interesting.
Can't go that way.
It's kind of like some kind of theme of like abandoned, or not fully abandoned, but nearly abandoned places, sort of outside their glory years. I have also never heard of Gordak before. That I don't know that one. I always want to play more adventure games, and then I just never do. It's a really admirable genre. I feel like I just get stuck too often in them, though. Like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I feel like over the years, so many interesting things have been done in the framework of an adventure game. The game deletes your save? What the hell? That's insane. Permadeath adventure game. There's nothing I can do in here. That's awesome in like a creative sense, but in like a was it actually a good idea sense, I'm less certain. That's pretty crazy. Maybe these boxes back here. I feel like there must just be something I'm missing about how to control the monorail slash, like, you know, whatever that thing is. That, like, suspended cable car. I'm still thinking about the time Macaw streamed the Prince adventure game. The sort of pseudo-adventure game CD-ROM thing based on the musician Prince. Where you, like, go through his weird surrealist house. What an
How are you,
actually
Oscar?
fascinating
Apart from
idea.
the fact that I am incapable of drinking a cup of tea,
You know, Oscar, some of my reactions here surprise even myself.
indeed,
That's sweet, Oscar.
the simple expression of a logical...
No, not a Machiavelli, not the Prince.
Oscar, we can only
Just
carry on our
Prince.
journey by train if we get your hands back. And the only
You mean bring back this singer
Bring
Helena
back the
Romansky?
singer
Oh dear.
always
Romansky.
ready with the precise.
Why does he
Oscar,
why
You
is he
mean bring
always
back this
ready?
singer Helena Romansky? Oh dear.
And
And what
what
else will we need to do to get the hands back?
Always ready with the
I
precise euphemism.
I don't really
If it
understand.
puts your mind at rest, Oscar,
I absolutely do not
absolutely
need
do
your
not need
help.
your help this time.
That's a request I'm...
This whole business is taking me out of my way. I'm beginning to wonder if I should.
Hans Vorarlberg dead? Do you have some...
No, it was just a convenient hypothesis.
Kate Walker, you mean you are ready to lie? I am deeply shocked. I thought that you were a sincere and honest person.
Do you ever have a moment's weakness, Oscar?
Never, Kate Walker.
You're right, Oscar. We will find Hans and find him alive.
That's much more like it, Kate Walker.
It's much more like it, Kate
Take a note,
Walker.
Oscar. Not breaking down in this hell.
How many times must I inform you, Kate Walker?
Kate
This is not a
Walker.
mechanical failure.
Mechanical
Grinding display
failure,
mechanism is
standard.
Always ready with the precise
An engineer also prides himself...
I mean, I did wind up the train already.
Right.
Good luck, Kate Walker.
Broken Sword 3 is on Xbox as well. That's not any other Broken Sword, but I am going to play Broken Sword 3, which I think is sort of the black sheep of the series, weird one. That'll be cool. I don't really know what to do here though. Let me try presenting stuff to him again. Is that 4? Is 4 the weird one? Maybe I can take the mammoth. How about this?
I don't need.
No. I can take these. I mean, this is just for playing them on here. This isn't actually anything important. Are there any sequels in either thing you've played where you really wished you had played the earlier installments? The Longest Journey, actually. It's a convenient time to ask that because the answer is The Longest Journey. Playing Dreamfall without playing the first one, frankly, was really confusing. And I'm not certain that playing the first one would have even helped, but, you know, I hear that game is really good. And Dreamfall was just thoroughly confusing. Yeah, the letters to Helena aren't doing anything, and the press cuts aren't doing anything. And these are the only items. Can I screwdriver his... Can I metal shear him? Yeah, I don't know. Good, but just incomplete. The ending was, like, kind of came out of nowhere. I remember the ending kind of coming out of nowhere, where it's just like... Yeah, they made chapters. Someday maybe I'll get around to playing the rest of the series and I'll get like the full lore on everything. I think it's time to consult the universal hint system. We are in Komkolsgrad. Yeah, you need to find Helena. How do I find visit her museum? Yeah. Learn everything you can. Read the press cuts. Yes. Pay special attention to Rigoletto. What? Have you heard Frank Malkovich's name before? No. Kate's mom has a new boyfriend and oh, I would never think of that. I totally was not paying enough attention to the interstitial phone calls. Um, here's how you figure this out. If you read this press cut, this one right here, Helena Romansky at this point is at the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals are exceptional. The high point and testimony to this greatness is her unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. And we're supposed to be like, oh shit, Frank Malkovich, that's the Frank mentioned in a phone call sent from your mom, like I don't even know how many hours ago in the game. And then we're supposed to come in here, click memory, and then scroll to mom, and then call mom, which is a thing you've never had to do before. Go into the memory on the phone, but this is how you solve it.
Hi, Mom.
I would have literally never thought of that.
What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply gotta get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin.
I
Frank
didn't know that this game
Malkovich.
had the
Right. So, but he's an opera
the
singer,
the
right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he
thing
must have known
from
a
Metal Gear
famous singer
Solid where
called
you can just call
Helena
people and
Romansky.
ask them
She's
for
Russian too.
advice.
Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean
The
he's...
codec calls.
Frank, do you know this woman named... Oh, you do? Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with a Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. Do you know? Oh. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. Really? Oh, what is? Okay. She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arrowbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get
I'm
going,
now
you know.
imagining like the Metal Gear Solid
Thanks a bunch,
codec,
Mom.
except
And
instead of
Frank,
like
too. You're
different
both
military
fantastic.
professionals and
Love you
stuff,
both.
it's just like
Thanks
your
again. Catch you
mom,
later.
your husband, your boss at work, just like completely mundane people who you can call and ask for advice at any time. Well, there we go. We'll see. Will this guy train me there? Or do I have to talk to the guy in the room
How
again?
are you, Oscar?
Apart from the fact that
Oscar, we can only carry...
You mean
Oh, if it puts your mind at rest.
that?
Right.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't think
Apart from
he's gonna
You
say
know,
anything
that's...
a
different.
simple
Oh, here we go.
Oscar, I
It's
have
just
to
right
leave
there.
for Arrowbad right away.
Kate Walker, how can you even
Hey,
think
Walker.
of it? It is out of the question to so much as set foot outside this creepy town without retrieving my hands. I will remind
You
you that I
know,
am the
it's
only
funny
one
you
here in a
say that
position to drive this
specifically,
train,
ID,
and that in
because
my
I
present
was
state I am
literally
unable to fulfill this
just
function
talking to my
correctly.
mom about
I know,
that this
Oscar.
morning.
That's why I'm going without you.
What? You are
I
going
have
to
just
abandon
had
me
this
for real?
conversation.
Calm down, Oscar. And don't worry, I'm not abandoning you. We've got to get your hands and carry on our journey. I've got to get to Arrowbad and bring back Helena Romansky.
Oh, I am so relieved. Not that I ever doubted your abilities. I was just surprised, that's all. But if you don't have the train, how can you hope to get there?
That's the part I don't know. What I do know is I'm going to have to find some other transportation. But I'm counting on you, Oscar, to take good care of the train while I'm away.
You can trust me. Even without my hands, I can be a very resourceful automaton.
Count on it.
Alright,
Right.
so he's not actually gonna take me there by train. I guess because he has no hands. So we're ditching the train. We're gonna maybe take like a bicycle. We're gonna bike there. You think Hans Vorarlberg ever made a mech suit? Because he made these big, like, Soviet worker statues. I don't think it would be, you know, I think he could make a mech.
Hello?
Did I wake you up?
It takes place in modern day 2002, I think.
What business, Dan?
2002 or 2003 is when this game takes place.
I really need to talk about that again.
Everything does
Oh,
look really
you know,
old.
I guess we
Like
were
we're
both a little
going
high-strung,
through
that's all. But don't
old,
sweat it, okay?
worn down,
Sure.
sort of
Getting carried away never solves
their
anything,
glory
does it?
years are in the past, semi-abandoned places. Like that's
Yeah,
everywhere in the
that's the
game
word.
is like that.
Convinced everybody around heard me.
It's some kind of theme, but I'm not sure what to make of it.
Please say
But
you're sorry to your
it
colleagues.
is modern day. Kate Walker has a cell phone.
Promise me that you will never put me
I bet
out.
Kate Walker
You're usually so
goes on
polite.
the internet
I have the
sometimes.
impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's
She's
true,
got
I'm
an
living
at
a whole load of
AOL.com
new and
email
amazing
address, that kind of
experiences.
thing.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Vorarlberg?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
Big hug, Dan.
Director,
Ah, it is.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God. You have found Helena? That is
Maybe it's like a
fantastic.
maybe it's like a satellite cell phone. That's a thing, right? I mean, you still wouldn't get reception underground in a mine in the middle of Russia with one of those, but I don't know.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arelbad.
Arelbad. Helena Romansky is in Arelbad.
You know the town then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort.
Yeah, like see, we're gonna go to Arelbad, and it's in its heyday, you know, but its heyday is in the past. That's everywhere in this game.
Today, the honor has gone, along with all the
It's gonna be like a
generals.
oh, it's called Arelbad because it's on the what's that? Is that the Aral
Sounds like a
Sea?
good place if you need
Where
to
it's like
take it
that,
easy,
yeah.
like
It's on the
lettuce.
Aral Sea. Oh man, we're going there.
Romansky would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the peace and quiet here, the perfect tranquility of our little town.
Kind of a fascinating place.
How can I get...
There is one way that you can. Here in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
How do I get up to the space compound then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
The automatic pilot. There's gonna be like a automaton in there who's driving the thing. Or not. Never mind.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, that you? How are you?
Olivia, great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arlbad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy case? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Komkalsgrad Industrial City.
Imagine someone's
I know
telling you this
exactly
over
what
the
I'm doing.
phone.
Why did you
What?
say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
What does that mean?
Man, that's
Well,
just
it means that
depressing. Look at
I
this.
had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
They
And what's
drained
he
the
been
whole
telling you?
lake.
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore.
In like 10
we went to the
years.
movies the other day, and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
no, no, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Huh. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldberg. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
Wait, is that what that phone call was about? I was distracted. What? Is my friend gonna steal Dan from me? I feel like she is gonna steal Dan from me. I was distracted looking at Errol C pictures on the internet. Listen, this is a common problem for me. I tend to tune out cutscenes in games. If someone is just like yapping about something, I'm just like, all right, great, this is my time to go do something else and wait for the cutscene to be over. And then as soon as the cutscene was over, I realized, wait, what if there was something important that I needed to know?
Doesn't look like that.
I do this kind of a lot. Got a blimp in the background, by the way. Just saying. Well, it's a good thing that I'm not doing Wii thing, or Wii U thing, or Switch thing, so I don't have to worry about the cutscenes in Xenoblade Chronicles. I did go in and finally finish the filter on like putting together a prospective list of what a PS2 challenge would look like for me. And I think it has around 850 games. Let me actually check. I went in and finally finished filtering. There were still like a few hundred games I had to get through. And there are, on my PS2 thing list, not considering any out-of-region stuff I might want to add later, 860 games. And I think that if I ever finish Xbox and then for some reason I still want to do this sort of thing, we'll get working
Excuse
on
me.
that.
Sir, sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
No
Great.
gameplay, only the
Good
cutscenes. We just
point.
watch them on YouTube
Contact,
and stuff.
and we have liftoff. Oh, holy mother! A dame, a pretty dame on the launch pad.
I have played
Of course,
Other
no need
M.
to worry, Sergeant. You
It
stay
is
calm.
not good.
I just want some information.
The game is not
Well, let's
good,
throw
believe it or
some.
not.
We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, man?
I need to get to Arrowbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. Got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
So many birds nesting around here. What attracts them all here like that?
Dumb birds. But at least they're...
Sounds like you're jealous of them.
Well, maybe you're just right. 'Cause sometimes I like to let Soyuz loose and watch them circle for hours on end. The birds, they crap themselves when they see him coming. Don't stop him coming back, though.
Soyuz?
Soyuz, ma'am. A silver angel. A savior who cleans our cosmodrome of them dirty rats with dirty wings.
Okay.
I came here by train, but I've got this mechanical problem. I had to leave.
Nah, Borodine, that dumb traitor. I tell you, he's gone over to the enemy, over to the dark side. It's terrifying, the darkness. Eating out his brain.
That's maybe going a bit far. He is a little eccentric, I'll grant you that. But when you live on your own, cut off from the world for so long...
His brain's gone AWOL, I tell you.
I've
No darkness in my brain.
never heard anyone say out the letters like spell it out like that. His brain's gone. AWOL.
It'll stop you getting a cold.
I don't think I'm in a high-risk category, but thanks anyway. Does the name Hans Vorarlberg...
Karlsberg. Of course I know that.
Vorarlberg. He's a person. I'm looking for him, and I think he might have come by here a few years ago.
Well, in that case, let us raise our glasses.
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart.
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from...
Boris Charov, at your service, madam. Can I offer you?
No.
For as long as it took for you to come along, sweet pea. Don't think...
You're a soldier, aren't you?
Hey, honey, that's all in the past. Hell, let's talk about today.
Please, can you try and get a grip?
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Toast my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion. So,
Okay, that...
what was that? Did you say something? Are our female comrades revolting or what? Oh, trouble on...
I was going...
I am
All right. That's another theme in this game. The characters are all like
Sure, I
pretty
lived a long
useless.
life here.
Most of them are just like crazy people who just like babble about nothing, and like you don't even really like get much of use from them. They just like whatever you ask them, they just like say something random that isn't helpful. I Is he gonna die? Is he about to fall backwards off this and die?
Careful! Don't lean out too far or you'll...
Okay, he's fine. Can I, like, pick him up with the crane? We're gonna pick him up with the crane, dude. Not working.
I need a key.
And maybe now that he's gone, I can, like, get at his stuff and he's got the key in here. Yeah, there's the key. The Prototype Program Management Committee, Program XP-25, the Vorarlberg Spring-Loaded Launchpad Project. Subsequent to inspections over the last year, the comrades of the Government Space Commission have reached an unfavorable conclusion concerning the Vorarlberg project. Hans Vorarlberg's research will yield no concrete results capable of serving the military. It is considered this project will bring only ridicule to our country. Comrade Vorarlberg has clearly demonstrated the limits of his knowledge of mechanical sciences, ordered the irrevocable suspension of the program. It has been deemed counter-revolutionary, and we will now withdraw all collaboration with Comrade Vorarlberg. Announces the provisional closure of the Cosmodrome and reassignment of Vorarlberg project test pilots to other domains, 1979. Okay. Hans Vorarlberg was here. Not that long ago. It's weird to see 1979 and be dating it up to like 2002 and be like, he was here about 20 years ago. And to be like, 20 years ago today was only like 2005. Like that, the gap between Hans Vorarlberg being here and this game taking place is like the gap between this game coming out and today. So this game is almost like the real world equivalent of this rusty ass Cosmodrome or something, years wise. Just thinking about it. Well, I put the key in, it still isn't, I did something. What am I doing with him exactly? I think that must have been wrong because none of these other buttons are working now. You know what I think we have to do? We're gonna move him to the right. And then can I move him to the right again? No. Well, maybe just having him in that position does something. I'm not sure what this switch is meant to do. Like maybe if we put him here, did these switches do something? No. I'm not really sure what the moving this guy puzzle is even, like, what I'm accomplishing by doing this. Just kind of moving the guy around. Come down here and try to see what's going on. Uh-huh. I can't actually go over there. Well, I could only turn... I turned this once and now it's not interactive anymore, so I guess turning that is good. Whatever I've just done, it's good. Oh, here we go. That filled up the thing with water, and then we dumped the water on him.
Hey, what's happening? Let's water you got there. Stop it. Now. You want me to drown?
I guess this is how we make him... We sober him up a bit so that we can ask him about vehicles. I guess that was the idea. That's... I feel like this game hasn't had too much, like, true moon logic moments where, like, your solution to a puzzle is just incredibly obtuse. But this is a moment where it's like, is that really the only way we could think of to get this guy to sober up? Pick up a bottle off his floor, which makes him confused about where the bottle is, which makes him walk outside and sit on a railing, then fall into a thing that we then use the crane to line up the thing so that we can then dump water on his face. Because
Calm
that...
down, it's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all.
Is that the only way to accomplish that? That's...
Yeah, you're right there. Not the first time either. Probably won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. But it was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. But I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
Does Arrowbad mean anything to you?
Arrowbad. It's been a long time since I heard that name. It's a spa resort, man. Top brass of the regime would go there. As well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle. They'd go live it up, all expenses paid. One privilege I never got. Just 2 steps away from becoming the nation's hero, and no free holiday for me.
And where exactly is this place?
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. The airship was programmed to take vacationers there. From here.
I'm gonna take an airship there.
I came here by train, but unfortunately it...
Someone. Who might that say?
Well,
Be careful, ma'am.
he suggested I come and see you, actually.
I don't care what he thinks of me.
It's weird that, or it's kind of fun that this is like a rusty, fucked up old part of Russia that no one lives in anymore, except for these 2 guys who both hate each other.
There aren't many vehicles on this base.
When they decided to close the Cosmodrome,
It doesn't matter.
if I can help you.
Don't you find it strange to see so many...
It's the iron rafters. I love them. Nowadays, they can enjoy a bit of good old peace and quiet here. So, of course, they turn up in flockloads. Sometimes
Soyuz?
Soyuz is the last Golden Eagle left in active service. We had to get the dumb canaries out of the way before takeoff, so what did we do? Set the Eagle on them. And you should see them fly.
Thank you so much.
It's been great talking to you,
Alright,
man.
well, I don't... Now we know about the airship, but... All he did was tell me about the fact that there's an airship. Maybe we gotta go get Soyuz now and then use him to clear out the birds, because there's the airship in the background there. And it's like surrounded by a horrible tornado of birds.
Sir, my name is Kate.
It is indeed an honor to welcome you here to the Cosmodrome, ma'am. My name...
This is an amazing complex.
What do you expect? Space race is yesterday's.
Oh,
Do
airship.
you think the airship still works?
No idea.
And then I've got to learn how to use it, too.
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot.
Thanks.
Alright, cool. Well, I imagine that the birds flocking the airship are gonna
Right,
prevent
I'm going
me from using it. And we're gonna have to go get Soyuz from over there. And then use them to get rid of the birds. And that's how it's gonna go.
I need a key.
Need a key. Key.
Doesn't look like that works.
So it is not working for reasons. No.
Doesn't look like that.
No prompt on that. Just nope, doesn't work. Screwdriver. We did get to keep the vodka. Maybe we'll have to, like, I don't know, dump some alcohol on something at some point. Maybe we'll have like the autopilot is controlled by an NES cartridge and you gotta clean the contacts. I don't know. Oh, and now he's over here. Does he say anything different over here, or is this just, he's just following me?
There you are. I was looking for you. Let's just say that since the start of the journey, I've managed to get by and get to know Hans Varlberg's strange contraptions.
Okay. I have a deal to make with you. I've been living in this dumb launcher site for years. And I've always said that one of these days I'm going to the stars on that flying wing. And I better make that trip before vodka stews my brain. But I gotta know how it works. And you look like you might have some clue at least. If you could help me get to the stars, I'll tell you how the airship works.
Why not?
That is such an unfair deal. We're now like trying to figure out how to pilot a rocket. So that this guy can tell me how the autopilot works on the airship. Okay. This looks like it's gonna be... This thing's jammed. Oh, there's a key. I was about to say, this thing looks like it's gonna need a key. They put the key literally right here. That's perfect. Vorarlberg key. Jam it in. Let's go. It still doesn't do anything. Maybe we gotta come over here. And this stuff is not interactive. Nothing's happening when I press these buttons, right? Like nothing out the window changes. And if I metal shear this stuff, no, 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 no. No, and no. And the vodka isn't gonna help either. We can't just like dump some vodka on it. No. And the screwdriver's not gonna get us anywhere. All no's. Alright, cool.
What are you tinkering with?
Just a bit.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't wait.
What are you tinkering?
Just.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he won't even talk anymore. That's all he wants to talk about. Back here room. This is gonna bring me back around to the front. Maybe if I bring him back around to the front. Nah, now he's just not here anymore. So we're done. We're done asking him things. Maybe I go get the bird now. I don't know how we're gonna get him. Do you think the bird likes vodka? Is that gonna get him to move? There's this, which
Doesn't look like that.
doesn't work. And that doesn't fix it, and that doesn't fix it, and that doesn't fix it. So, never mind about this then. Wonder if I'm supposed to like bring the vodka to the guy back in the factory or something. He didn't ask, but I don't know. Just thinking about it. I don't think there were any items in here. This isn't like a...
Doesn't look like that.
This is just that, and using the vodka is nothing, screwdriver is nothing, shears is nothing. There's no items in here. Maybe I'll try presenting stuff to the guy, even though he's not like... He's not like, he doesn't have dialogue options anymore, but maybe I can still present a thing to him and it does something. No. He doesn't want any of that stuff. And he just says,
What are you tinkering?
"What are you tinkering with? Please hurry up. I am incredibly impatient. Please operate an entire spaceship for me." Alright. It must be something, there must be some way to solve this in here then.
This thing.
Jammed. Like, I wonder if it's that these are, like, it's just not, maybe I have to go out there and there's something in the center of this, like, big open area that I can hit that'll start. Because, like, right now, it feels like those are controls. Like, the icons look like they're controls for moving this giant crane out here or something, you know? Maybe there's just, like, something that's not connected. Yo, what's up, Galaxy? Yup. Playing Syberia. I've had to look up what to do a couple times now. It feels kind of bad, but every time I've looked up what to do, it's been something that I would have literally never done. So it kind of is what it is. I think I might be looking it up again in a moment here. Because once again, I have no idea. I could try just calling everyone on my phone. There's no way, right? Is there like... Actually, hang on. Personal file. Let's investigate this personal file. Does this say anything actually useful? No. There's not like a... Is there a phone number on this anywhere? I don't think so. XP25. No. Nope, that paper is nothing and it doesn't have any... Doesn't have a second page or anything like that. Can still interact with this, but there's nothing in here anymore. That's just nothing. His nasty kitchen is nothing. Maybe like down this way? There's just something that I missed. Like there's totally something I missed down here, right? Look at all this stuff. This leads... I guess this leads back to... there. That's not. No, I think there's actually nothing that I've missed in this room. This whole corner is like, you can't step on the grass. That's all nothing. Yeah, I've actually missed nothing in this room, even though this room is like gigantic. I don't know. I think... What do I have in my inventory? This stuff. Screwdriver, metal shears, vodka. The dude doesn't accept any of the items, and none of the items seem to work on any of the interactive things I've found. Maybe I'll go hand the vodka to the guy back in the mine. I could do that. It's not gonna be anything. It's like definitely not gonna be it.
What are you tinkering with?
Just a...
I'm sorry, I just couldn't...
This room doesn't have anything in it. Pressing these buttons just does nothing.
This thing's...
This is jammed. I turned the key, but it's not. Yeah, I think it is time to consult the internet. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid and missing something obvious, but the ship is controlled in the control room. No, it's completely wrong. These buttons don't operate anything. How do I turn on the console? Use the key. There might be something wrong with the electricity. There might be some kind of contact problem. There is a panel. Is this a thing? How did I... How did I not just like... I totally did scroll. Like, surely I think I just scrolled over this a million times without ever noticing that it was interactive. Okay, well, we've got power. Blood sample required. What the hell? Blood sample required? Really?
If that's going to work.
Blood testing apparatus. Uh... Blood testing apparatus. Wait, now he's not coming back. Oh, it's probably because he's in that thing that I just picked up or something like that. He's probably in there. I was gonna test his blood, but maybe I can't. Hang on, let me see if I can put him back down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this, like, 1970s rusty Soviet blood test. This seems like a bad idea. I guess so. We're gonna make sure he's not a thing.
Comrade Boris, I need a few drops of your blood.
Excuse me?
To get the centrifuge going, we'll need to analyze the pilot's blood. If you're going to the stars, you've got to be in good health, you see? That's why I need a blood sample. It won't hurt.
There's two things a good soldier is always ready to do. Drop his pants and spill his blood. Go ahead.
I'll only be needing your blood.
My pleasure, ma'am. Ow!
No, because squad morale is not gonna affect anything. As we've learned from the thing, the squad morale mechanic. Not concerned about it. The characters in this game are kind of just like that, Sturchan. They love to say weird, useless things. Alcohol level too high. Oh my god, dude. Maybe I have to go get a blood sample from the alcohol level too high. Alright. I'm gonna go get a sample from the dude downstairs. I bet that's what this is. I'm going back down.
seems this monorail is controlled.
Oh, can I not go back? Um... Uh... Can we blood sample a bird? You know? Do you think it can detect if there's too much alcohol, but can it detect if it's bird blood?
Doesn't look like that.
Doesn't look like that works. Maybe if I do it again? I don't... We have nobody else to blood test here. And this is, yeah, blood sample required, unauthorized procedure.
Colonel, it seems there's a slight problem with your blood.
What do you mean, problem? My blood is...
Yeah. Colonel, it seems there's a slight problem with your blood.
What do you mean, problem? My blood is the blood of a thoroughbred cosmonaut.
Yeah. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Can we just, like, dump vodka in there? And then it's...
Colonel.
What do you mean,
Colonel.
What?
Okay, well now I can't even
Colonel.
What?
get him to, like, do it again. And there is no, like, item combination mechanic in this game, so that's not a thing.
Colonel.
What do you mean, problem?
And if I put that thingy back in there, blood sample required. So it's like empty now. It's empty now and it won't let me get at that guy's blood again. You know, if this were a Kojima game, if this were a Kojima game, that would work. MGS3, the end style. Oh wait, did I just put my blood in there? Let's go. I don't know how I did that.
Okay, I think I figured out how it works. Get settled in and let's go. You all right?
Never been better. Head's spinning a bit, but I am used to that. I'm a professional pilot. Miss Walker! Come in, Miss Walker. Are you receiving me?
Clear as smog. Can you speak up?
I'm ready. Press the launch button.
Takeoff procedure engaged. Countdown commencing.
Colonel, you've forgotten to tell me the secret of the airship. What do I have to do?
The airship will need to be right.
You gotta crank it in the airship, Kate Walker.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff.
So we're just okay. Well, bye, dude. And we just leave. And then we just leave. Alright. Looks like mission accomplished. Is he gonna survive that, or... Oh, do we just take the crank? Oh, let's fucking go. Crank handle. There was no spot for a crank handle in the airship, but this thing over here might be where we put it. I don't understand what this is gonna have to do with the airship, but also you can see the airship in the background. Yeah, here we go. This is it. And there's our stock eagle screech as well. I've kind of just been waiting for that. An all-time great sound effect. I cleared up the birds. Maybe then. Maybe that's what's stopping the thing from working. I've kind of just been waiting to hear the stock falcon screech. Yeah, sorry, stock falcon. It's a falcon. Stock Serious Sam Harpy screech. But I've ever since the first bird puzzle back at the university, I've just been waiting to hear it. I was like, yeah, the birds are gonna make that noise 100%. And since there's been a few other like iconic stock sound effects in this game as well, whenever Kate Walker goes up and down the metal stairs, that's a really recognizable sound. This better work now. Okay, cool. It's good that everything still works, even though it hasn't worked and none of this stuff has been used in like 25 years and it's all like rusted out and shit. It all still works great. So that's, you know, Hans Vorarlberg was an amazing engineer. No rusty door yet. I'm not sure if we're ever gonna get the rusty door. I love that rusty door sound though. It's an all-time favorite for me. Yeah, damn. Like this. The world. Like, look at this shit. The world of Syberia is like incredibly depressing, like low key in the background. Like it's not, it's like not even the point of the game, but everything is just like rusted out, semi-abandoned, past its glory years. It's just like, Jesus, look at this.
Hello?
What do you think you're doing, Kate? I wanted updates. I wanted results.
Certainly, Mr. Marson. We all do. Down on the ground, we're doing all we can, but there's no new developments.
Kate, I don't think you understand the urgency of this situation. Universal Toys are on my back and
I feel like this is gonna end with Kate losing Dan and losing her job in the single-minded pursuit of Hans
has
Vorarlberg.
meant that I've had to modify my mission temporarily.
Miss Walker, you're walking on a minefield here. I don't have to underline that this affair is Class A priority numero uno. Hot.
I am only too aware of that, Mr. Marson, and believe me, I am doing all I possibly can. But this mission is really no piece of cake.
And at any time, she could just explain, like, look, dude, the guy who owns the factory is, like, on a fucking mammoth adventure, and I'm trying to find him.
Yes, Mr. Marson.
Like, Mr. Marson doesn't know any of the details, and if he did, I'm sure he would be a little bit more understanding of why this is taking so long to
That
close
is
the
so
deal. I understand I'm not the fastest adventure game player, but like, please, Mr. Marson. Can I just leave? Yep, sure can. Oh, there's a winding machine here as well. Just for the future.
Good morning, sir.
Good day to you, ma'am, and welcome to the Hotel Kronsky. I don't expect you've made a reservation.
I've got a few rooms left. With a sea view, too. Oh, great.
By far the best on offer.
Well, actually, I wasn't counting on staying in Arrowbad.
I see. It's like that then. So, what can I do for you?
I want to meet someone who lives here.
That's very inconvenient.
It's a color
None of my
TV.
customers said they were
I
expecting
wonder,
something.
look at...
You can't just turn up like that.
That's
We've got a
probably
very
like
strict policy. In this day and
actual
age,
footage
hotel ain't
they
too
just
open
recorded
to
off the TV
impromptu
during
visits
development
from
of like a
people
soccer game. Like that looks pretty real, but like
Please,
scaled down
I
too far.
absolutely must speak with her. It's very important.
It kind of doesn't fit the way the rest of the game is like pre-rendered looking, and then that's just like
people come here to rest, you see, to get
definitely
away from the world which ain't turning so good these days.
definitely not pre-rendered on the TV.
Honestly, if I could have called, I would have called, but I couldn't. So please, can you bend the rules?
Kind of
just a
distracted
little,
by
sir?
that. What are they talking about?
In
In this hotel, we don't bend nothing for no one.
I want to meet.
That's very inconvenient.
None of my customers
None
said
of
they
my
were
customers
expecting
said-
someone.
If it
We've got a
Honest-
strict
Ma'am.
policy.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Kate Walker.
Very pleased to meet you, Miss Walker. Felix Smetana at your service. I'm the receptionist of this establishment. Between you and me and the brick wall, I often play the role of general manager here, too.
This hotel is truly incredible, though. It's kind of sumptuous in an old-fashioned way.
You should see how sumptuous our suites are. For more than a whole century, they have accommodated some of the
No, it's okay, thank you.
Right. Well, in that case.
Sir,
I'm sorry, ma'am, but my
I'm
helping
sorry,
hand
ma'am.
only serves my hotel guest.
well, let me just say that by helping me out,
Ma'am, I'm not to be wound around anyone's little...
it's a real shame that there aren't any guests at your hotel.
We had our moment of glory, but now it's all in the past.
Doesn't it make you sad?
Why should it? Once upon a time I met the greatest of the great. Now I got my memories. Sweet memories.
Usually I travel on this fantastic mechanical train. Haven't I seen some kind of a station here? Is it...
Of course it is. What were you suggesting? If I'm not very much mistaken, that's your air balloon I see getting blown to shreds in the hotel garden.
Oh yeah, the airship. That's a bit different. I just borrowed that to make the round-trip journey to Arrowbad.
Whatever. You better think about getting it off there, and quick. With that contraption on my lawn, some of my
clientele might have a relapse? What did he mean by this?
Could you tell me if a...
on a spa.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but
Come on.
and
Our
if I
hotel
was-
register is
That's
strictly
just
confidential.
Adieu, as the French say.
Well,
At your-
Alright. Collect the soap. Is that it? Am I just coming in here to get detergent? Sure.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
the door's locked.
Detergent. Screwdriver it. Metal shears it. Vodka it. Can I vodka the guy?
The hell was that?
Maybe I can vodka the guy. Oh, hang on. What? Interactive curtain. Okay, now he's not gonna talk to me anymore because he's... No, he is.
I'm sorry to disturb you again.
Don't even think about it. Any way into this hotel is bolted.
Why are you telling
That's
me that?
weird that they're like...
No reason. Like that, just in case you feel
They've-
like walking in and rummaging about.
Like
Times
our,
changing,
you know,
and we
is
have
that,
to
is
do
the locked door to
security
keep us
systems.
out or to keep
Keep
them
out
in,
unwanted
you know?
visitors,
Really makes you
ensure that we
think.
keep out the sand and the salt
This is kind of sus.
drift.
Yeah, of course. You...
Of
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Could you tell me if a certain
Honest,
yeah. Come on.
and
Uh,
that's just.
sir.
I'm sorry,
Well-
ma'am.
I want to...
That if
honest...
ma'am,
It's...
we had.
Doesn't it...
Why should you?
No.
Right.
Alright, well that's everything I can talk to him about. And I can't just like give him the vodka or the detergent or hit him with a screwdriver. Well, you know, maybe I'm just too influenced by knowing about Mystery of the Druids, where you poison that guy with like the 100% pure ethanol
That
in
is
order
so
to
beautiful.
steal his change so that you can use a payphone,
That is so beautiful.
you know? That just kind of changes your perspective on what the solution to a puzzle might be in a game like this. Okay, maybe now there's bubbles and we've opened the shades so that he'll look outside and see it. I did just shoot a guy into space. I'm really wondering, like, Like, is he okay? Is that dude just dead? Like, there didn't seem to be much of a plan for flying the thing or landing the thing. Or any follow-up on the safety of the thing. It's just like, well, bye.
Sir?
You again? You're beginning to really overstep the mark. I warn you, one more and I'm going to... But what the hell's going on over there? Why is it me gets hell to pay when there's already too much work to do?
Alrighty. Now I close the blinds so that he doesn't see me messing around behind his desk, right? I see the puzzle coming. I'm just gonna do that now. Let's see, we were looking for... Who the hell are we looking for? Helena Romansky, no date, resident 1270. 1270, that's going in Notepad. No deportation, she still lives here. Oh, she's checked in a couple times on 110 as a day visitor, and then on 5/6 to move in 1981. Here's a secret password as well. 464333643. Edenor Hotel Group is a hotel chain with a long tradition. Here's their hotels. They're in all kinds of places. There's one in Helsinki, Finland. That's fun. Finland seems like a fun place. Oh, button. This is creepy.
Hello
It's like
there.
the
Good afternoon.
wheelchair robot.
Are you the hotel barman?
My name is James, miss. James, the automaton nurse. I am not a barman.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to upset you.
If you don't mind, miss, I would appreciate it if you would just be a little more rigorous in the terms you employ in the future.
I'm looking for Madame Romansky. Do you know where she is?
3:30 to 4:30 p.m., Madame Romansky takes her daily constitutional on the pier. Tea is served at 5 o'clock sharp.
I do
Is it
wonder.
possible to go see her?
Everyone else had
As you
checkout
wish,
dates.
But do pay attention to the salt wind.
Is Madame
Um,
Romansky the only person who still lives here? Possibly.
I don't need to use this.
I don't need to use this console. Not yet. Uh, 1270?
Darn it! That doesn't work. Just as I thought.
Just as I thought. I thought it would work. I thought that would work. That's her code. Yeah, I'm... Kate already knew that wasn't gonna work, but I made her do it. Just punching in the numbers like, this isn't gonna work. But okay, if you insist. Yep. Stealing the wine glass for something. See, on the floor in here we've got, what is this, like a business card? Let's see Paul Allen's card. What do we get? Kronsky Hotel, 0968 actually. 0968. Yeah, I feel like there's like there's like the way you write adventure game protagonists. They always have to be like sassy, completely immoral, will steal anything. Oh, 968. A gas mask? What are we doing? Wait. They did say be careful of the salty air, but like, is it that salty? Like, yeah, we're up to some Errol C shit here, alright. Look at this. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna book one of the rooms with a sea view.
Madam Romansky? Madam Helena Romansky? Who are you? What do you want? I'm sorry to disturb you, ma'am. My name's Kate Walker. I've come on behalf of Frank Malkovich.
Ah, Malkovich, the old son of a gun. Are you one of his relatives?
Not exactly. He's a good friend of my mother's. He told me you might be here in Arrowbad. I'm American, a lawyer.
To what do I owe your visit? You have come so far. It must be important.
Indeed it is. I have very delicate and pressing business to attend to. I have just left...
Oh, it's time for
Later, my
tea.
dear, later. I have a slight headache.
I have a slight headache. These hotel masks.
So,
Is this normal here?
please,
Like,
would you be so kind as to
complimentary hotel gas
Your
mask.
valet. Of course.
You back here again? How dare you show your damn face round here? Get out of here immediately!
Please. I absolutely must find...
Miss Romansky! Oh, yes, I'm sorry. She managed to lie her way in here. Don't matter how vigilant you are, there's always one. But it won't happen again. She'll be out on her ear before you can say, I hope she hasn't upset you too much.
Oh, Felix, stop being such a grizzly bear. This woman is my guest.
She's your guest? But that ain't possible. This vandal didn't even know you 3 hours ago.
Be quiet, Felix, before you offend someone.
Miss Romansky, please. This maniac turned up earlier and tried to wreck the fountain. If it wasn't for the...
I said enough, Felix. Please treat Miss Walker with the respect befitting one of my friends. Don't touch and don't swear. Have I made myself clear, Mr. Smetana?
Yes, yes, crystal clear, Madam Romansky. Please do accept my humble apologies.
Very good, Felix. You may go now.
Alrighty. What, like, a crazy interesting place to go in the game. Just, like, look at it. I'll take the bell. Sure, why not? Right now I'm just sort of in like random item collection mode. I don't know what puzzle any of these items are gonna be for, but I've got a bell, I've got a wine glass, I've got some vodka, I've still got the shears. This game kind of has like the worst vibes, but not in a bad way. It's such a like a depressing world that they've created.
James? James, where are you?
Yeah, it's beautiful, but it's sad.
I've looked for you several times.
Everything's all
Madame
fucked
Romansky
up.
wants you to bring her back inside.
Several times, you say? Are you sure? I didn't hear anything.
That's right, several times. Quick, go and get her.
This really is most tiresome, miss. If the bell really hasn't rung, then I'm going out for nothing. It's the salt wind. Too much, and it'll play havoc
Oh
with
my
my
god,
insides. If you don't mind,
I'm gonna
I'm
use
going
the
to wait
bell
for
on
the
this
bell to ring
guy.
again.
Madame Romansky is...
Don't worry.
You know what, dude? Maybe now I can use the console.
I don't need to...
No. So wait, what was his problem here?
James? James, where are you?
Several times, you say?
That's right, several...
This really is most tiresome,
Several
miss.
times.
Madame Romansky...
Don't worry.
There's something I have to do to make the bell louder. Is there a different bell that I can replace? Oh, okay. Well, I thought Madame Romansky was gonna be the only person here. No,
I'm sorry to
we've got
disturb you.
some weird dudes playing chess in the pool.
Put my queen through there. Unless...
I can see that I'm disturbing you.
Hey, no. Checking two moves. Maybe I'll squeeze him with my bishop instead. Nothing like a good squeeze from a bishop.
Okay, I wouldn't like to disturb you any longer.
You're gonna like dump the vodka in there. You use some item on this because it's got the... Yeah, it won't quite. Maybe this will drain it. Oh, I see. That makes it hot water. Am I gonna have to make tea for Madame Romansky using the hot bath water? I guess I'm just gonna go back outside and ring the bell a bunch or something. Maybe if I just ring the bell, like over and over again, he hears it, because I'll have actually rung it several times. I feel like this is not the solution. This is definitely not the solution, but... Wait, what is... Oh, there's a closer bell. Oh, this one's missing the bell. Okay, so we just gotta ring the closer bell that he hears it. Just to be sure, I'm gonna ring it 3 times. Thrice rung bell. Like the thrice cooked pork.
James, what are you waiting for?
The bell did indeed ring, but it is very
Oh,
windy
come on,
outside,
dude.
isn't it?
James, you suck.
Yeah,
You're a
it is a
robot.
bit
Get out
windy.
there.
But what's that got to do with it?
Madam doesn't understand. She says an automaton doesn't need protection, but my insides don't like the salty wind. I'm afraid to go out, you know.
And if you wore my mask to protect you against the salt, would that help?
Oh, most certainly.
Katie Pooh. So, have you met her yet? This Helena person? What's she like? Does she remember Frank?
Hi, Mom. Yeah, sure. I met her, and yeah, she's living in Arrowbad. You can thank Frank for me again.
I'll remember too, honey. So, what's Arrowbad like?
I don't think you'd
Frank
want to come
was
here.
there one day.
It's this seaside resort, Ma, but it isn't what it used to be. You'd be real disappointed.
There's kind of no sea anymore,
So, when you
so...
coming home? Is that mission all over then?
Not really, Ma. I still haven't found the heir I'm looking for to wrap up the case. Helena Romansky's a kind of detour here.
Listen, Munchkin. I get the distinct impression that you're being led up the garden path. Why don't you just come home, tell your boss this heir just doesn't exist, that you've done all you can, et voila. Do you want me to call him for you?
Ma, please, don't get involved. Looking for Hans Varlberg is what I'm being paid for. But I also just want to find him for myself.
Honestly, you're just as stubborn as your father. Don't complain that your mother didn't warn you.
Don't worry, I won't.
Alright, and now she's gonna be like, 5 p.m. I won't speak until I've had my tea. She's Madame Vorarlberg, or Madame, what's her face, is gonna be one of those people who's like, got the don't talk to me until I've had my morning coffee mug, you know?
No point
Now you
weighing
may
myself
speak.
down. No point weighing.
No point weighing myself down.
It's a real honor to meet you, Madame Romansky. People have told me so much about you.
People still talk about me.
Yeah, meanwhile, she's like grabbing all this shit from the rest of the hotel,
Everyone
but this is
tells me
just
how
like, oh,
wonderful you
half
are.
a lime?
How
No,
you were
can't
one of
carry
the
that.
greatest
Too
singers of the
heavy.
century.
Couldn't possibly fit half a
So
lime in my
that
coat,
was me.
along with like the 9 other items I'm dragging around.
Surely you didn't come here.
Oh,
Kid
what's
of
up,
the
Nurse
past.
Joy? It's good. It's pretty good.
You must have had a fantastic life. So exhilarating.
I'm enjoying the game.
Much more than you could ever imagine. I used to sing the finest melodies of the moment in the most fantastic theaters around the world. I have been hailed by kings and courted by princes. Grown men would sink to their...
I'm not surprised.
Then one day sickness steals away the gift life has given you. My voice started to betray me. I started to get migraines. My health failed. They sent me here to let the spa town weave its healing spell. I was only going to rest for a month, but then the month became a year and the years get longer.
But you look so healthy to me.
Oh,
I'm wrapped up in a case at the moment, and because of it, I met a certain Mr. Sergei Borodin, director of the Komkolsgrad Industrial Complex, situated to the northeast of here.
I remember that factory. Oh, a sad city indeed. What am I saying? They all were.
Madame Romansky, this Borodin is one of your biggest fans. If you could come and sing for him there, it would make one of his biggest dreams come true.
I hope he's not disappointed
Sing?
when
Oh,
Madame
my poor
Romansky
girl.
comes by and
I
like
have
can't
not
sing
sung for
anymore.
years. Time has taken its toll. My voice is like the rest of me. Faded and wan, like my heart.
Oh, aren't you going a bit far there? I bet you've still got a great voice.
Oh, you are the sweetest cherry, my dear. I am not senile yet, but I look reality.
All right, she's not gonna help.
Madame Romansky, please understand.
I understand, my dear.
Like I said, I'm a lawyer, and to tell you the truth, I don't know much about classical music.
Oh, you are too late, my child. 10 years too late. And how is dear Frank? Do tell me. Oh, I am still angry with him for leaving like that to America. Don't be offended, but I never suspected those cowboys actually have an ear for real music.
I don't think he sings much anymore. The odd gala, the odd charity event.
Oh, his love. Do you hear that, James? There is so...
Never said they didn't, madam.
What about this other gentleman? What is his name? Borodin? Do I know him?
Yes, you once sang in Komkalsgrad. An incredible recital, if the director's account is anything to go by. If you only knew how moved he still is. He's another one who still adores you.
I must confess that seeing one of my greatest admirers once more would do wonders for me.
Maybe if you
My
had
voice, it is
warm
so...
water with half a lime and whatever that other thing down there was.
Look, please, you absolutely have...
Your train?
That's right. I've been traveling on this amazing locomotive with this
Do you hear that, James? And automaton? You have a twin brother? How delightful.
Permit me to express my surprise, madam. Surely the fact that I remain in your service guarantees my uniqueness.
Oscar isn't my butler, though. He has a great independence of thought. Sometimes he does whatever suits him.
Just like you, James. Isn't that funny?
Madam will not be surprised to hear that she is strongly advised not to undertake a journey that, unless I am very much mistaken, will tire her needlessly.
James, only one of us will make that decision, and that person is me. I'm very curious to meet your automaton, my dear. Where is it?
He had to stay with the train in Komkalsgrad. The director used his hands for the final touches on his pianist. It's the same pianist that will accompany you when you sing.
How quaint. Another automaton. And this one can even play along with me? Play for me? Ah, why does my voice abandon me so now?
All right, well,
I'm wrapped up in a Madame
Sing? Oh.
and yeah, she won't do it.
I never said...
What? Yes.
I must...
That everything? I have not asked about Hans
I
Vorarlberg.
get the impression that Hans Vorarlberg turned up here, too.
You know Hans Vorarlberg?
Not exactly. I'm looking for him to sort out this inheritance case. But I've had to snoop around in his past a bit to get on his trail, and I guess he's kind of a close friend now. You knew him, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I knew Hans Vorarlberg. Do you hear, James? Ah, if you had the chance to meet Hans, my Hans.
As questions go, madam, that one is not without certain complications.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea. That's the goal of my mission, to find Hans Vorarlberg. That's why I have to get back to my train as quickly as possible and to get out of Komkalsgrad.
And you cannot find him without the train?
The train is one of his last inventions. So is Oscar, the automaton engineer.
Did you hear that, James? I might see Hans again. I have dreamed so long of meeting my dearest sweetheart again. Oh, if only I
Oh,
could
okay,
see.
hold up. We actually did have to
Only
ask
I
about Hans.
would
Whenever,
ask. I would
a
ask
couple of
for
times now, the puzzle
that
solution has
miracle
been
cocktail, the one that only he
only
knew how
he
to
knew
make.
how to make.
Wouldn't I,
A
James?
couple times the puzzle solution has been
madam.
asking someone
As
about
you
Hans, and I
frequently
really
said,
like.
Without that famous cocktail, your French tour would have
It's like the
probably been
last
cancelled.
question you expect to
I
be
don't
productive, and it just like gets them talking about something totally unrelated every
It was
time. It always
December,
works.
and it was terribly cold and damp. I had to play the role of Tatiana that evening at the opera. But since the morning, I had lost my voice. It drove me completely mad with worry. I don't know how George, the barman at the Moritz Hotel, heard about my affliction, but he brought me up a cocktail that he had invented. A strange concoction. But it turned out to be a miracle cure.
That's amazing.
We're gonna mix that
my dear
cocktail.
child.
George never
But
told me
it's
the
impossible.
recipe.
George never.
Well, I'm going to get George to tell me. He hasn't yet met with my powers
Well,
of persuasion.
hang on. Do I know who George is?
I'll let you get a bit of rest.
It was a real.
Do I know this George, or like, is he gonna be on my phone, or nope? Is George the guy who runs this hotel? Hang on, let me ask you. Was there a George
Madame
option?
Romet, do you?
No.
No buts, dear. No ifs. If I don't get my cook.
I quite agree with you, madam.
No, don't say that.
Go on, my.
Okay, no, she won't talk anymore. So I gotta go figure out who to tell. Like, I think they said George ran a hotel in Paris. Not exactly. There have been a couple puzzle solutions I've had to look up, but I think that's just skill issue on my part for most of them. It's not like King's Quest level, like stupid bullshit or anything. To be honest, most of the times I've had to look up what to do, the answer is just that I'm missing something incredibly obvious, or that I thought I had already checked something that I actually hadn't. That sort of thing.
I've come to say I'm sorry for the fountain. I hope I haven't caused too much damage. But it's the best idea I could...
Oh, it's no problem. I mean, who even looks at the stupid fountain these days? So, you're big buddies with Romansky?
I just asked if she could come with me to sing in a factory.
Romansky? Sing? It's been a year and a day since you last sung anything.
We'll see. There's always...
And you certainly have a lot of that.
So
you think Madame Roman...
I don't...
There's no way you could help...
Once upon a time,
It's a real shame that...
we had our moment of...
Doesn't it make...
Why?
I never thought...
And you're not gonna tell me about George. Who?
Goodbye, Mr.
You have...
Thanks very...
Maybe those guys know about George. Wait, hold up. The numbers. Let's just try calling those numbers. Let's do it. 46433 This might call a hotel in Paris if we're lucky. The number you have reached is not in service. Please try again.
Hello, Hotel Marie?
Yes, okay. It was just those numbers.
I'd like to talk to Mr. George. He's a barman at your hotel.
I'll connect you with the bar. Just a moment.
The hold music.
Hello, hotel bar?
Hi. I'd like to talk to George, please.
George? You mean Mr. George?
Yeah, probably. He must have been a barman at the Maritz in the 50s.
Well, don't want to disappoint you, but Mr. George stopped working here quite a while ago. What was it about?
I've been told that Mr. George had a recipe for a fantastic cocktail, and only he knew the ingredients. I absolutely must know what was in it. It's a matter of life and death.
I'd love to help you, ma'am, but you see, old George, now he knew a lot of cocktails. One hell of a barman and one hell of a reputation. He did write down his recipes before he left, but if you can tell me which one you were looking for exactly?
I don't know. There are a lot of them, you say?
Yeah, the Paris Peking Shuffle, the Deep Green Secret, Boco Poco, Blue Helena, Red Mambo.
Blue Helena?
Yeah, that's the one. The Blue Helena.
Right, I'll take a look. Blue Helena, you say? Let's see. 1 measure of vodka, 1 measure of blue curacao, 1 measure of honey, a dash of lime and ice cubes. Shake it all together, and Bob's your uncle.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. You have been most helpful to me.
Alrighty. And I don't suppose that the gamer bathwater over here is what we're looking for. No. Oh, well, here's our gamers, and there's the bathwater. It's appropriate. I do already have vodka. Yeah, I'm missing, well, the lime we saw under there. The honey and the blue curacao or whatever is a problem. But maybe that's just also under there. Crystal dish. I'll just... That's a lot of stuff. And how do I get how do I interact with... The lime is in there. The lime is in there. Oh yeah, that reminds me. This is just like this is just a temporary thing, but I did go ahead and stick all the corn on here. It's just like, as you can see, it's just a listing, but while I go ahead and cook up an actual gallery page where you can see them and shit. But I do have them there since the Imgur gallery is dead, and I'm pretty sure there is a robot. I think there's a robot. How do I can't, there we go. It's kind of tricky to get in here. There is a RoboCop, yeah. So we've got honey, lemon. It's crystallized honey, so I'm gonna have to... Yeah, all the buildings and stuff, it's all very... The beginning of the game had those, like, you know, that French Alps village was very Art Nouveau. A lot of the rest of the game has been very Art Deco then, or it's like that, you know, that look. They've got the font and shit, so... It's pretty good looking. Like, if we go outside, this place is incredibly Art Deco. Let's see. Layout corns. RoboCop, where are you? There he is. He doesn't really fit the aesthetic, does he? But there he is. It's clear that we have to take the crystal dish and do a thing with it. Here we go. It's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th note on the, that scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be this one. That should get us the stuff we're looking for. I just don't know how to work it at all. Like, where do I... One, 0. That's gonna be completely wrong.
Oh, my God. That is impossible.
Yeah.
Blue Helena had a color that was right.
That's not quite it. Well. There was that thing that said with the... There's something up here that we interacted with that
I
said...
wonder how that works.
Wonder how that... Oh, here we go. The half a lime or a lemon or whatever goes in there. The honey is gonna go in some kind of there. The vodka is gonna go here. And then we're piecing it together. Maybe the vodka goes nowhere. What just happened? Oh, here we go. Press the lemon. I feel like I'm gonna have to start this over. 'Cause I'm just pretty confused. Like here, let's just make her drink whatever I've just done. Let me just start this over. Now we've got the stuff up top in the right place.
Oh, that's right.
I like that there's like a little dude on a car that brings the drink out. That's a lot of fun. Big ups to Hans Vorarlberg for that one. So where did I see that thing where the ingredients were listed? How did I... Where was that? Personal file, maybe? Is it in my personal file now? No, it's not. Where was that? It was like up here somewhere. I just like clicked on it and it just popped. I clicked on something and it just like popped up. Well, I'm pretty confident that it's that. The lemon. The honey. I feel like vodka is not cow. Like the cow icon is not. I'm just doing the same thing that I already did though. Like I'm pretty sure this is still just gonna not work.
Oh, my. That is impossible.
Yeah.
The blue, right.
Wasn't under here, was it? Nah, I can't get in there again, maybe. Where the fuck were those instructions? What did I click on that made instructions appear? Also, what is the I? I guess this is IO. And that's like... Turn this on. Yeah, it's doing nothing. Without that being set. And then... The musical... I don't think I have a musical score in my doc. Oh, musical score. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, these are the directions I was looking for. Oh, okay, that's my issue. Vodka is the second to last note. of the that. Okay. I don't really know music stuff. Got one of those thingies though. So we actually want that to get the vodka in there. And then lemon. And then honey. I don't know if it has to be done in the correct order, but let's just try shipping that. The order that it was said to me and over the phone probably doesn't matter, hopefully. Because, like, otherwise... Is she really not... Oh, come on. What do you mean, yuck? That's objectively the correct thing. Personal file, musical score. I think it did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So it's the... two off the end, then one off the end. Right? For the... Yeah. Then... That might not be... I might not be, like, interpreting that correctly. That might be part of the problem. Let me smash that MF lemon button. Get the honey in there as well. I'm assuming that honey is this, and not that, like, honey is the cow button or something stupid.
Oh, my God. Ah, from what? But it's that is impossible. Right.
Maybe... It could be, like... These notes are ascending. Just dumping everything in there. Creating the most horrible cursed jungle juice concoction. Those notes are also ascending. You know, I think I've just been misinterpreting the keyboard. You know what I'm making? This is what I'm thinking. Forgive the giant ass link, but this.
Mike, it's that is important. Right.
Can't stop thinking about it. I think it's actually one off the bottom here. And then... Wait, but that would mean the same thing. No, I'm thinking about... No, if we look at this... No, wait. Because that's ascending. So... Alright, just drink whatever I've created here. It's wrong. Then if we want one off the bottom note... Well... Yeah, let's just try it flipped around on the keyboard, and that might be...
It's that is right.
They don't, like, the... One of each is, like, has an orange dot, you know? But I'm not sure, the orange dot doesn't seem to... But let's try that key and this key. It seems like she's smelling it first. She smells it. Please don't say yuck. Fuck, dude. You gotta be kidding me. How do you use this thing? Like, what am I misunderstanding here? Oh, it does need ice. No, that's literally it. I forgot the ice. I'm forgetting the ice. We're gonna have to try it both ways on the keyboard still. So it's, this. If she doesn't like this, then we're gonna reverse what I'm doing on the keyboard. And if she doesn't like that, then I'm just going to kidnap her and bring her to the factory. Yes, okay, we're in there. So I was wrong on two things. I had to flip what I was doing on the keyboard, and also I had to be reminded that ice goes in there.
That is atrocious. Horrific. It was too good to be true.
Yeah.
So this blue Helena is powerless.
Yeah, dab that.
Old woman.
But your voice is
Fucking 2 shots of vodka, and she dumps in like half the bottle.
To warm up a bit, that's all. After all these years, it's to be expected.
No, I am very grateful for all your efforts, but really, I cannot go on stage with such a puny, pathetic voice. My performance would be so poor. I would get such bad reviews.
You've just got to get your confidence back. Hasn't she, James?
I must concur, madam. It sounds to me like your voice is fully restored.
James, be quiet. You are a sniveling little creep.
Alright, you are a sniveling little creep. Crystal dish going on the thing. I have no idea what we're accomplishing with this. We're dropping the crystal dish. Maybe if we then hit it with the... Oh, she's gonna break it with her voice. That's what the lore is here.
My voice.
Then she's gonna be like, alright. Nice one. I thought we were gonna serve the drink in that, to be honest with you. So when it didn't have anything to do with the drink, I was kind of confused.
Hear that, James? My voice has returned.
Your voice is still as magnificent as ever, madam. But please don't forget, you're no spring chicken these days. Time has taken its toll.
And you're not the toy boy you once were either, James. I hope you have fun on your own.
Madam, leaving you is quite out of the question.
Don't be stupid, James. What would you do there? Your place is here. You must prepare my return.
Madam, I won't insist. Adventure is not an integral part of my action functionalities. Maybe you're right, madam. As ever.
Do I understand correctly that you're going to go with me to Comcalsgrad?
You do, my dear. We're going on tour, my dear. Anchors away.
I'll go back to the airship to prepare my departure. You can join me there when you're ready.
James, take me to my room. I must prepare. Quick! What are you waiting for? My fans are waiting for
My fan singular is waiting for me.
You're sure about this, madam?
Shut up, James, and put your foot on it.
That was a lot of work just to... I guess she's gonna come back, she's gonna sing, we're gonna get the hands, then we're gonna move on. Like, look how sick the hotel looks from the outside. Like the lettering on the sign above the door and stuff. It's a really cool looking building.
Hello?
Hi, it's me, Olivia.
Hey, sweetie, what's new? How was it at the Goldbergs then?
Like, alcoholic.
Is that all? What's up? Cat got your tea?
Uh-oh.
Well, tell me what you're up to. How's the case going?
Uh-oh.
Romantic.
She's deflecting.
You don't think it's dragging out too long?
I haven't had the time
I think
to get bored,
Olivia's
I can tell you
stealing
that.
my husband, dude.
Olivia, what's the matter? You didn't even answer my question. That's so unlike you.
Did I tell you I bought this really cool blue silk top?
Olivia, what are you hiding? Come on out with it. You've got me worried.
Oh, Kate, I'm sorry. I've done something horrible. I can't sleep
Bro.
anymore. I can't eat. I keep wanting to hurl.
Olivia, tell me what's going on.
Dan!
What about Dan? Has something happened to him?
You're gonna hate me for the rest of your life. And you'd be right. In your situation,
What?
After the Goldberg, Dan took me home. We were a bit, we shouldn't have drunk so much. He came up to mine to have a nightcap, and then... Okay, you're gonna hate me. Please hate me.
I got it.
It's all my
Kate's just like,
fault.
okay.
I could never
Is she
tell
even
you
fazed
that
by
I've
this?
fought for Dan for ages, because you're my friend, and you were engaged and all, but then we got so close lately, and I just lost sight of what's right and what's wrong. Kate, the guilt is killing me. I want to die.
Look, don't bust a gut over it. You and Dan, it's like not real right now. I gotta go.
She doesn't give a shit,
I need
dude.
to process this
Single-minded
new
in the
baby
pursuit
then.
of Hans Vorarlberg.
Are you like some automaton or something? Kate, please.
I'm hanging up now. I want to be on my own.
I was wondering earlier in the playthrough, like, I know that there's 4 Syberia games. Like, this game has 3 sequels, and I'm pretty sure none of in none of the sequels is Kate just like a boring lawyer character. So I was wondering, like, how is the character gonna go from here to there to where she's gonna go on future adventures after this, you know? The adventure has definitely changed Kate. Yes, Syberia 2 is on Xbox. We're gonna get to play the sequel to this at some point. The director is such like a creepy dude, just like lurking behind Kate. Oh, he's like lowering a cage onto her or something. Yeah, hold up. Hold the fuck up. He's evil. Hold up. My hands are in that cage. I need those.
Help me! What is happening? What does this man want of me? He has gone totally mad.
Don't worry. There must be some way of getting you out of there.
The
And
bars
I'm
are a
gonna
little
find it.
bit...
But
I bet you
hurry
could
up,
squeeze
my
between
child.
those bars.
I'm terrified he will return and become dangerous.
Be strong, Madame Romansky. You can trust me.
What's the lock look like? It's
This lock.
a really classic looking lock. Our big cartoon keyhole on there. Oh, hang on.
Darn it! Helena!
I can't believe this dude who sent 112 letters has gone crazy. But my hands... I just like yank this thing open. I doubt we can go to the Cosmodrome. Yeah, can't go back there. Maybe in the Helena room. Oh, this is the part. We're gonna... This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Oh no, like he raised the Helena room. Wait, is this interactive now? Did I see that? No. Thought I saw an interaction thing there, but nah.
Darn it! Helena!
Darn it, Helena. What? Okay. That's also gonna be a darn it Helena though, right?
Helena!
And that dude is not opening up upstairs. Only interactive thing here is the lock. I'd try using my items on it. Screwdriver, pick the lock. Shears, oh of course. Good thing I still have these shears. Just open the cage.
Ah, at last, young lady. I was beginning to be desperate.
I came as fast as I could. Now hurry! Get out of here quickly before that maniac notices. I've got to get Oscar's hands back.
Hands please. Screwdriver. Could have probably just done this a long time ago. I don't know why we had to agree to do all of this stuff when we could have just unscrewed these hands like 3 hours ago and we would have been fine. Alrighty, there's my hands.
Are you all right, madam?
My heart has been put to the test here, but it just might hold up.
Let's go. Let's not hang around here.
Oh! My God! What has happened now?
Ha ha! Nice try, Miss Walker. But you are not strong enough. Not for me. So you can stop playing games now. Return the hands to me. And bring Madame Romansky back. Or I shall not be responsible for my actions.
You don't scare me, you old lunatic. Helena, grab the hands and get back to the train. Tell Oscar to get ready to leave. I'm gonna find a way out of this lousy factory.
No chance. You will never succeed.
I was kind of right in, I put together the SA2B Eggman on the TV meme for this.
I warned you.
I'm kind of right. Like this,
Be careful, my child.
the evil dude does show up on the TV. Not that that's that hard to predict, but... Yeah, now I'm officially out of items. Well, maybe now we can go down into the mine, like into the mine shaft. So I think the elevator's here. She just wouldn't use it before I went and rescued Elaine, what's her name? I hope nothing bad happens. I hope it doesn't talk to me on this TV. Wait, what? I'm just going. I don't care. Heard some kind of noise behind me, but whatever. We're gonna escape through this ventilation duct. Or it's actually gonna work? Oh no. Oh no! Cartoon time bomb. Well, good thing he's blown the vent open. I can get my own cartoon time bomb now. That's just where he keeps them in boxes. I assume there's gonna be something blocking my path here. And I'm not just gonna leave with this thing. She's absolutely chillin'. And where's Oscar?
What on earth is going on?
That is a bit of a concern.
We're just bringing her with. Well, I guess we're gonna drop her off because there is the train station at the Cosmodrome or whatever, or not the Cosmodrome, but at the hotel. So we're probably gonna drop her back off at the hotel. Errolbad.
Oscar, I'm back. Let's get out of here.
Spoken in the
A
most
pleasure it is
authentic
to see
Russian
you again,
accent.
Kate Walker.
Errolbad.
Please take your seat with Miss Helena in the carriage. She simply is a charming lady. She helped me screw my hand back on. I must inform you, though, that regulations make no provision for supplementary passengers. I hope that you still have your ticket for Arrowbad.
Oscar!
Message received and understood, Kate Walker. Departure imminent.
Yeah, they're totally. I think they're gonna collapse the Soviet worker bot who's over. You know, you got to drive the train through his legs. Really makes you think. But I bet that they're gonna like collapse him, and I'm gonna have to blow him up to get us out of here. Yeah, there he goes. Well, he really like stops and enunciates it.
Kate, hi. It's me, Dan. Are you alright?
I'm
Understood,
okay now, yeah,
Kate
thanks.
Walker.
But if I said that not long ago I was grappling with a mad music lover who wanted to kidnap an old forgotten opera star, but I foiled his plan and escaped through an abandoned mine, then I guess it's completely mad. You'd be proud of me, Dan. Real proud.
Kate, I don't understand a thing you're saying. I barely recognize you.
No, it doesn't matter. How was your day?
Yeah, of course. I went to dinner with the Goldbergs. I finally beat Bob at squash.
He doesn't know that she's already told us. Olivia's already spilled the beans.
Nothing new.
I see. Everything's cool, though?
Yeah, everything's, cool.
You're not missing me at all?
Oh, yeah, sure I am.
I had Olivia on the phone. She was a little upset. Nothing to say?
So sorry. I don't know what came over me. It happened so quickly. I just totally lost control. I was so weak, so dumb. I just can't imagine how... I can't imagine how you could ever forgive me. What a bastard I've been.
I don't know, Dan. Maybe I'm to blame somewhere in all this. Maybe I pushed you into Olivia's arms. I'm well aware that this trip has taken me far from New York and far from the Kate you once knew. And you know what surprises me the most? I don't miss it.
What's happening to us, Kate?
Maybe we've just realized we don't really love each other, Dan.
We can talk about it when you get back if you want.
I don't know, Dan. We'll see.
I don't think Kate's going back to New York, but like okay, well, we're gonna have to go blow up the big Soviet dude.
What is it this time?
Large iron rods have emerged from between the huge
Yeah,
legs of the giant statue.
if my
The
partner
track is
were
now
not
completely
supportive
blocked.
of my fantastical adventures through weird decaying Europe, I would divorce them, or
Oscar,
wouldn't get married to them or whatever.
Kate Walker.
You gotta be here for the point and click adventure that I'm on.
Perceptive.
Yeah, it's just like in the diagram Hans has designed. Look at that. I interpreted this to mean that's where the ladder is, but actually that is literally the Achilles heel. We're gonna plant the bomb on it and blow up the whole statue.
Oscar, let's get the hell out of here.
Even the sign is like... Oh, man. I feel like this is... The whole Yukol people angle, I'm not sure how this is gonna resolve, but it's very possible that the next stop on the train is just like, it was just a big loop, and we just go back to the village, and then we find out that Momo is Hans, and that this was all like some kind of stupid adventure. And it's like, ah, Kate, but you are now ready. I'm Hans. It's like a whole ploy. Wait, what am I doing here? But do I have any reason to actually be coming into this hotel? I kind of think we were just... Oh yeah, I'm gonna wind up the train again. Right, I forgot there's a wind-up machine here. Just thinking about things.
You okay, Oscar? Still in one piece?
Humor is a concept outside the scope of my functionality.
This is all an adventure that Hans planned out for us to change who
Oscar,
Kate
come
Walker
on,
is
quit
somehow.
crabbing. We got out of that dingy city safe and sound, didn't we?
Quit crabbing.
Even with a certain
No,
style,
stay
I might
crabbing.
Style is the right word.
Hey, what are you doing on the platform? That's not like you.
I wanted to take a little air and dust away the cobwebs from my joints. This salt wind is terrible, though. I think it would be wiser to return to our nice, warm train.
Get a life, Oscar. The weather has changed since my last visit.
I was not fortunate enough to accompany you on your first visit, Kate
Uh-oh,
Walker.
wait, how much time has
You
passed?
abandoned
Yeah,
me
hang
to
on,
clear
it's like
out
snowy
those
here
horrible
now.
things in that
Wait.
creepy factory.
Oscar, do you know
Was it not
something?
snowy before?
You're
I...
changing. You might not notice, but you are.
Change is outside the scope of my functionality.
How much time
Kate
passed
Walker.
there?
I hope the train...
Do not worry, Kate Walker.
You really do think of everything, Oscar.
I do not think of water sports, Kate Walker.
Alright.
Oscar, can we get...
Really, Kate Walker.
Yeah, we gotta wind
you're
up the train.
Hello, Oscar.
Hello, Kate.
Oscar, I think everything's ready. We can go now.
Are you sitting comfortably? Then we can start the engine and get going. I'll be circulating shortly to punch your ticket.
Give me a break, Oscar.
Miss Walker! Miss Walker! Wait! Don't go yet!
Mr. Felix, what's the matter now? Has something happened to Madame Romansky?
No, not at all. Our favorite diva's fine and dandy. But there's a package for you at the reception. I said to myself, Felix, maybe she's got to have it before she goes.
A package for me? But that's impossible.
But it's got Miss Walker written on it, clear as day.
Why didn't you tell me about it earlier?
It's only just arrived, like.
Oh, and, well, who delivered it?
I don't know. I just took my eye off reception for a moment. The game was on, you see, and there it was, on the counter in reception.
Come and get it.
What if it was Hans Vorarlberg? Yeah, you're not gonna bring me the package? It's like, well, I've left it on the desk, back inside. Okay. I hope it's a train ticket to Syberia.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
Mr. Felix, sir,
What can I do for you, ma'am?
I've come to pick up my parcel.
It's waiting for you there on the counter, miss.
Why, thank you. I'm leaving now, Mr.
See you.
Waiting for me there on the counter? Is it? Oh, all the way over there. He already opened it. What the hell, man? Ah. It's even got some really, like, fun-looking packing cubes in there.
Hello?
What the hell are you up to, Kate?
Mr. Marson, please.
Mr.
do
Marson,
try to
please.
understand.
Look at this mechanical
Understand?
mammoth.
What I understand is this. One, our main client is ready to drop the whole caboodle if the deal isn't tied up in the next 24 hours. Two, this is going to cost the firm multi-dineros. And three, I made a serious error of judgment trusting you with this case. That's what I understand.
I know it doesn't look like it, but
No buts, Walker. You're looking for a senile old creek and you're making heavy weather of it.
you know, he isn't as senile as all that. He's got this creative streak.
Look, drop the mumbo-jumbo. I don't want excuses. I want...
I've got to go, Mr. Marson. I think I'm onto something.
Guy's like channeling his J. Jonah Jameson with that. I want pictures, Kate. Pictures of Spider-Man.
Hello, reception here. Felix Massano at your service. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. Yes, she's right here in front of me, ma'am. Immediately. Please, be my guest. Miss Walker, Madame Romansky would like you to join her at the hotel bar as quickly as possible.
I'm going. Madame Romansky, you wanted to see me?
There you are, my dear. I wanted to talk to you before you leave. I didn't want you to get the wrong idea. Despite our mishap in Komkosgrad, I'm very grateful to you. You helped me to forget my life here and this dead beach where I stroll up and down all day, getting more and more bored.
So much the better.
Time passes so quickly. One day you are at the peak of your glory. You think it is going to last forever. And then one day the bubble bursts, and you are washed up and forgot.
Madame Romansky, don't be so gloom and doom. It doesn't suit you.
And if there is no one left to help you out, you start to sink into a long, dark winter.
Perhaps you should rest now. We've had a trying time. It's been emotional. You must be tired.
When I returned here, Hans gave me such a taste for life. He too was ill. Ah, he coughed. He must have spent too long at the factories, breathing in their smoke. And then he was better. and he left. And I stayed with my memories.
Hans Vorarlberg?
Hans Vorarlberg was so full of joy, so carefree. He was a little simple of spirit, of course, as they say. He was a child who made fantastic toys. I think that maybe I loved him.
God alone knows where he is today.
The plane with the hotel supplies has arrived. Maybe you should take a walk outside.
I don't understand.
I am old. I am tired. I have been very pleased to meet you, Kate Walker.
Goodbye,
Plane
James.
with the
Do look after
supplies.
Madame Romansky.
That is all I ever do, miss. May fortune follow your every footstep. The snow is a good sign.
Really?
The snow chases the wind away and covers the salt and sand on the ground. The air becomes purer and still. Ideal conditions for a constitutional.
Great. Thanks for everything, James.
I was gonna go that way, because if there's a plane with supplies, it's probably like at the dock. And if the snow covered up the salt, then maybe I don't need the... Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Vorarlberg? Hans Vorarlberg?
Oh?
You've brought the train then.
Wait,
That's
what?
good.
Mr. Vorarlberg, you have no idea how pleased I am to meet you at last. I'm Kate.
Where is Anna?
Your sister has passed
Wait,
away,
who's
Mr.
this?
Vorarlberg.
Do I know this guy?
Truly sorry.
Otherwise, it's Anna who would have come, right? Not you.
I guess you're right, Mr. Vorarlberg. My name's Kate.
How does
Walker.
she know that he...
Kate Walker. Okay, I'm going away on the train. A long way away.
Where's that?
That way.
Well, there goes the
Syberia.
Kate Walker is... Or there goes the Momo is Hans theory.
I'm sorry. Mr. Vorarlberg, I've been ordered to tie up the buyout of your factory in Valladolid. It's, my job, you understand.
Anna told me. The automatons. That's over now, isn't it?
Mr. Vorarlberg, the factory belongs to you now, and I need your signature to tie up the deal.
Okay. Then I'm going away on the train.
Here's the sales contract. I'll give you some time to look it over. Your sister already agreed to the terms. All we need now is your signature. What? You've signed just like that? Without reading it?
I can't read. I don't know how to.
Oh. In that case, I'll read it for you.
Okay. No, it's leave it. I've got to go away on the train, Kate Walker.
As you wish, Mr. Vorarlberg. And let me wish you a very pleasant journey. Yes?
Listen, Walker, I've decided to send over some backup.
No need, Mr. Marson.
What do you mean?
Well, there you go. Back
When
to New York.
Vorarlberg
Mission
has
accomplished,
signed,
right?
Everything's hunky-dory.
Are you saying that...
Yep. That Vorarlberg Manufacturing is now the exclusive property of the Universal Toy Company.
But... that's great news. Good work. Excellent work, Walker. A real
Isn't exactly how I saw this going.
count on you, Kate.
But what do you mean he's here? Was he here the whole time? What?
Thank you, sir.
Right, now get back here as quick as you can. I want those papers on my desk tomorrow. My secretary will organize a meeting with Universal Toys immediately. You'll no doubt want to hand over the contract yourself. And now that I think of it, I've got no one on the Schwann Airport case. Big
Maybe
trial
Syberia
coming up.
2 is just about the Schwann Airport case.
Job is yours. My little way of saying thank you, Kate Walker.
You're too kind.
You have a great career as a lawyer ahead of you, Kate. See you tomorrow. Well done again, and don't lose those papers, huh? Now that would be the dumbest thing.
Sure. Real dumb.
Kate Walker?
Yes, Mr. Vorarlberg?
Are you coming on the train too, Kate Walker?
No, that really wasn't in the plan. But thanks for offering. This adventure's all over for me now, Mr. Vorarlberg.
Too bad. Silly, really. You don't like adventure, do you?
I don't really... I mean, maybe there's... It's not easy to say.
Yes?
I have to go back to New York. They're waiting for me there, you understand?
I understand. The plane. It's going to New York too, maybe.
Maybe. I suppose I better go find out.
Yes. It's more sensible. Maybe. See you later, Kate Walker.
Oh, he's like, it's hard to tell from that camera angle. He is an old man. He's just a short old man. So much for the Schwann Airport case. I was really looking forward to that too. And there you have it. GG. The adventure continues in Syberia too, I suppose. We still don't have the they've set us up for the sequel pretty big with the whole mammoth Yukol people hook, right? But I kind of assumed we would eventually end up getting to Syberia in this game, but the game is called Syberia and you don't actually get to Syberia yet. They're hitting us with the Shenmue where you know, B Sokol's already got like the full series planned out. And he's like, yeah, no, you won't even get to Syberia until the sequel. This game has a lot of bonus features. We're going to have to look into that. We're going to have to take a look at the bonus features after these credits. There's like a bunch of making of stuff, I think. It's crazy that the world looks so good and there's so many screens of it. And was that really all just done by like 5 people? There were 5 people credited with the environmental art and textures. Why don't we just make games like that then? This looks pretty good. It only took 5 people a couple years to do it, so you know, I'm just saying. I saw a thing, people were talking about Marathon again in some Discord I'm in this afternoon, because I think they're doing more beta testing of it later this month. And it's like, how many billions of dollars? How many billions of dollars to make Marathon when you could have paid 5 guys to make Syberia? Yeah, it's over. I'm a bit caught off guard by the ending. I really figured we were going to Syberia after that, and we were just gonna drop the singer off at the hotel, and then we were gonna hit the road. But, no. For some reason, Hans Vorarlberg just showed up at the hotel. I guess maybe on the plane with the supplies, because he would have been the one who dropped off the mammoth. The mammoth statue or whatever. And then he was just here. How did he get here? Like, was he here the whole time? I don't think he was here the whole time, because the opera singer lady was like, I met him, but he left. I think I loved him back then. And it's like, well, okay, so he's not here. But then we go outside and he's just there. And Kate Walker is just immediately like, hello, Hans. It's like, wait a minute. What? Look at the sick concept art in the background. Yeah, okay. Was she more specific about that? Sometimes I miss things. I figure he must have arrived with the plane, otherwise it just doesn't make sense. And then she was gonna get on the plane at the end, too. Like, would the plane have gone back to New York, actually? Whose plane is that? Like, that's Hans's plane, I get. I don't know. I don't know, man. We got a bonus menu to hit up. Look at all this. Sketches. Interesting looking guy. Oh, that's one of the chess players in the pool. Yeah, I guess sort of saying you should go outside to the plane is implying that she knows something. Cool bird. Cool bird. Pretty cool. Nice. These are all of this stuff pretty much ended up accurately in the game. Okay, I don't know about that. Hang on. What? I don't know about this part. Was that the... Oh, yeah, that was the opening cutscene. You're right. You're right. I forgot about that. I love the really intricately designed plans for here's our forklift robot. Like this is what it looks like really good concept art for it. This really cool detailed train station sketch as well. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You kind of draw exactly how you want the scene to look, and then there it is. And this one's a little bit less accurate, but this one is dead on the way they've matched it here. The cave is a little disappointing. The cave looks a lot cooler in the... I love this drawing. The mammoths on the walls and the shadows on everything. The shadows don't quite hit the same in the 3D render. pretty cool. The character models especially look a little bit better in the concept art. Oh man, look at this. Look at this, they've like blocked out the scene. That's awesome. And then there's the final version. More like that, please. Aw, check this out. That's so cool. It's like before they textured it. You know, I kind of wonder, maybe... Because, like, obviously it's all pre-rendered in the end. Is this just, like, when they were sort of blocking out what the pre-render was going to look like? It's really cool to see the sort of earlier parts of production. Check that out. We got T-posing red caked up Kate Walker at the controls. And there's the final one. Like all the different parts, like the boat and the train and stuff, and all the different Kate Walkers in the background. Like here's all the different places she's gonna stand. I love the polygonal red guys representing Kate standing in different places. Like, yeah, you can go down by the beach as represented by the polygon fighting team from Melee. This one's really good. They're all really good. I like the repeated, like, little grass tufts. It looks like super hot, right? It does. The polygon red guys. And here we go. Now we've got proper, like a proper Kate Walker model. And they're starting to place her in the scenery and stuff. That's not quite how it is in the final version. They sort of reworked the bar a little bit. Let's watch the trailer for the game, and then we'll check out the making of. I feel like if you see that in the trailer, you think that character is gonna matter, and that's not just like a random joke character you meet for 5 minutes. Dude on the wall. Pretty decent trailer. This we already flicked through before. This is the sort of writer, artist, director, B. Sokol, who's the guy behind the series. I guess he was a comic book. He was one of those Belgian comic book guys, and then he got into making games. He made Amazon. Since the release of Syberia in June 2002, Benoit Sokol has been working on Syberia 2, the internationally anticipated sequel to Kate Walker's adventures. Let's check out the making of. This is obviously the best part.
Amazon, the first game
The snap zoom onto the office building.
Sokol was a worldwide success. We caught up with him in Montreal to find out.
Dude, all this like Montreal footage.
By Microids.
Je suis Benoît Sokol et je suis à Montréal pour réaliser
Dude, he's like, why are they making me film this outside in January? He looks really cold in that
Syberia, c'est un
interview.
jeu d'aventure et c'est aussi une histoire. L'histoire d'une avocate new-yorkaise qui part à la recherche d'un homme mystérieux, un créateur d'automates de génie qui a traversé toute l'Europe pendant sa vie, d'ouest en est. Et avec lui, on remonte le cours de sa vie et les événements qui ont marqué l'Europe. Et ces événements sont symbolisés par les villes
I
qu'on
really love that
traverse,
they just filmed this out in the
et
city
qui sont
somewhere.
typiques de certains moments de l'histoire européenne. J'étais fasciné par l'Europe de l'Est parce que je me disais, c'est peut-être le seul endroit de la planète qu'on connaît relativement mal. Même
It
les pays où on
is.
n'a pas été, même l'Amérique du Sud par exemple, comme dans la mer Zone, c'est des pays qu'on connaît bien. On voit des images à la télévision, on peut
The
voir des
mysteries of
reportages, des
Eastern
films,
Europe,
National Geographic,
fascinating.
je sais quoi.
To Benoit
Tandis que
Sokol.
l'Europe de l'Est, la Russie,
Okay, I
restée
guess it is
fermée jusqu'à peu,
2002.
on connaît rien. Et
You
c'est ça
know,
qui
not that long after the
qui m'a
Soviet
fasciné
Union.
dans le fait d'inventer un voyage. Mais ce qui est plus que les voyages, c'est réinventer des mondes. Prendre des choses relativement réelles au départ et puis décaler, glisser un petit peu sur le côté pour rendre ces choses-là fantastiques. Je me suis intéressé aux automates parce que c'est une espèce de technologie mécanique comme ça qui est poussée vraiment de manière extrême. C'est quelque chose qui n'existe plus maintenant. Il y a l'informatique, il y a les robots. Mais alors ces automates ont marqué pas mal des périodes précédentes, jusqu'aux environs des années 30-40. On en voyait beaucoup dans les grands magasins, dans les vitrines. C'est quelque chose qui a totalement disparu, qui reste plus que quelques petites fabriques, musées qui en font. Mais j'ai trouvé intéressant de reprendre ça et de le pousser jusqu'à son terme, de dire voilà, on va trouver une manufacture d'automates qui a poussé la fabrication de ces automates vraiment jusqu'au génie. Ça devient presque des automates humains.
In the new adventure, the player takes on the role of Kate Walker, a young corporate lawyer
Yes, desk
who,
footage.
unlike other video game
One of the dudes in the background had like a
use
South
force
Park
to get
Cartman figure on his monitor.
Choisir une fille parce que d'abord, du temps où je faisais de la bande dessinée, on choisit souvent des héros de ce temps-là et que je voulais changer, et puis que ça permettait d'avoir éventuellement une attitude différente. Quand on l'a fait gambader dans un jeu vidéo, elle a peut-être une manière différente de résoudre certains problèmes. Elle les résout un peu moins en force. On peut trouver d'autres manières d'aborder les mondes qu'on traverse. C'était une histoire de changer, puis c'est plus agréable aussi. Alors les sources d'inspiration pour Syberia, elles sont multiples. C'est toujours très difficile de les donner parce que c'est toujours des petites choses qu'on va prendre à droite, à gauche. C'est jamais une grosse inspiration qui tombe comme un rayon de soleil, comme ça, qui illumine tout d'un coup quelqu'un. C'est à la fois tous les reportages qu'on voit sur Arte, sur les pays de l'Est et des choses comme ça, qui sont formidables. Il y a par exemple ce qu'on a pu voir sur la mer d'Aral, qui est une mer qui s'est retirée à 15 km de ses rives initiales pour cause de pollution.
Man, if only 2002 B Sokol knew. The Aral Sea doesn't even exist anymore. It's gotten a lot worse than 12 miles at this point.
De fusées rouillées comme on en voit partout maintenant dans les reportages sur la Russie, ça me fascine. Toutes ces choses-là m'ont inspiré pour... Et puis aussi tout ce que je peux avoir vécu familialement, ou tout ça, sur l'Europe, sur les gens qui ont voyagé à cause des événements du siècle dernier. Tout ça, ça m'a toujours fasciné. Bon, c'est un peu ça qui m'a inspiré.
The secrets of Syberia are hidden here in Microid Canadian studios, where a team of 30 has been working for 2 years on the project.
A walkthrough of the office.
As Benoit Sokal lives in France, he and the team had to make a few arrangements.
Yeah, see, he had the South Park stuff on his monitor. This guy, we communicate by email and FTP? What?
Pour faire un peu le point général.
What?
J'ai jamais autant dessiné d'aquarelles et de dessins comme ça que pour Syberia.
I guess he just, to like deliver his work. FTP, file transfer protocol. That's how I transfer games over onto the Xbox, for example.
Nous avons envoyé aussi une petite maquette 3D. Puis ça, c'est l'image qu'on a refaite là, pour qui est intégré dans le jeu.
Dans tout ce processus de fabrication, il y avait quelque chose qui était assez stratégique et essentiel. C'était tout le travail d'Alex qui, lui, avait en charge la conception architecturale de tous les mondes.
Je monte les décors, en fait, et j'aide à les documenter aussi, soit par l'information que je trouve sur Internet ou par des livres que nous avons ici ou que Benoît apporte de France.
À chaque monde,
oh man, Windows XP mentioned. I mean, yeah, but 2002, he's got the... Just lovely to see it.
The quality of Syberia's animated sequences also sets the game apart. In these scenes, the narrative takes on a cinematic dimension. Many of these scenes benefited from special attention.
Pour débuter la cinématique, on travaillait à la base
Corsairs
avec
poster in the background.
la
Whoa.
par plan.
Holy
On choisissait
shit.
le plan de caméra. Puis on faisait l'animation vraiment de base, très simple, des personnages. Fait qu'on a vraiment une animation linéaire, sans détails, vraiment pour nous donner l'idée générale de la cinématique. À partir de ça, on va aller travailler avec des références. On va aller chercher, par exemple, des vidéos sur Internet. Pour l'exemple, ici, on a un aigle. On est allé chercher des vidéos d'aigles pour voir les mouvements.
They're just looking at like horrible 90s internet video of a bird to figure out how to animate the bird.
Dans l'animal, qu'on n'aurait pas nécessairement la connaissance de comment ça bouge un aigle. On retrouve l'aigle ici avec tous les détails, avec les plumes. On est allé chercher vraiment des petits détails pour nous apporter encore le réalisme des cinématiques, l'écartement des plumes.
En fait, quand...
I mean, yeah, I came out great, so can't complain.
La jeunesse d'un jeu vidéo, c'est souvent des images, 2-3 lignes, etc. Mais dès qu'on commence à évoquer des images, forcément, il y a pas des airs de musique, mais une ambiance musicale qui germe un petit peu dans ma tête. Alors forcément, comme c'était un voyage vers l'Est, vers les pays de l'Est, c'était plutôt des musiques russes ou tziganes qui m'intéressaient. Qu'on fasse un livre, une bande dessinée ou un jeu vidéo, il faut donner de l'émotion. Le restant, c'est de la littérature, évidemment. C'est le cas de le dire, mais c'est vrai, le restant, ça ne compte pas. Croire qu'on peut faire un jeu uniquement de bagarre ou de...
Even making a racing game. If you manage to add some emotion, then the challenge is won.
Et cette émotion, il faut la distiller de manière très savante, en fait. C'est tout l'art de raconter une histoire ou de faire un jeu. Un jeu, c'est quand même raconter une histoire, en fin de compte.
You too can live the Syberia experience on PC.
You too can live the Syberia experience on PC. What about Xbox? Did I just not live the Syberia experience? Alright, Syberia. Awesome. Good making of. Really good making of. Well, that's everything, I guess. Let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up then. Give me just a moment. Yeah, he did. R.I.P. to B Sokol. Well, that was game number 110, Syberia. Beaten in a little over 11 hours, which I got beat by How Long to Beat on that one. How Long to Beat is just full of hardcore adventure gamers who solved everything first try without ever walking in the wrong direction for too long. No sewer level in this. We never went down into the sewers. A lot of this game is really like grimy and stuff, but I don't think we were ever in sewers. Nah, we definitely weren't. But how was that? How's Syberia? So I thought that was pretty good. I'm trying to think about what I even think about this game. It was pretty good. Overall, it is a positive review. But as for what to write, I'm not quite sure. I feel that, like... I think I didn't love... Okay, first of all, I do have to write this. How did they screw up the controls in a game you barely even control? Like, come on. Like, I just... How do you... How do you screw that up? Like, Kate Walker's movement is like stiff and awkward, and trying to get her to like go into the next room like doesn't work that well. There's a lot of just like really awkward bad movement in this game, which is strange. That's a strange thing to complain about in an adventure game where it's like if the character walks, that's all you really need. But I found that I was, for the full 11 hours, kind of fighting to get Kate Walker to move the way I wanted her to move. It's kind of like, eh. But that's like a pretty, you know, that's a pretty like low-level way to think about the game. You know, like what are we really doing here? Because it's not just a game where the movement has to be good. This is not a 3D platformer. You know, the game does not rest on that. Yeah, I think that this game... I think that the sort of writing and artistry of this game is very strong. Like, the visual design of it, I feel like I'm going to be thinking about for a long time. The way it was, you know, it's all these, like... You're going from area to area of, like, run-down, shadow of its former self type of location. And you run into characters like that too. Like, it's sort of a theme that sort of does go through the whole game. Like the opera singer is sort of like the human version of that, almost, maybe, I feel like, where she's, you know, she's retired. I can't sing anymore. I'm not this, I'm not that. And like, it's just, I don't know, kind of gets the brain juices flowing a little bit, where it's like, huh, we're really getting at something with this one. But it also just makes for a really great to look at game as well. I really liked Kate Walker. Kate Walker is a strange character. I'm not sure what to make of her, in the sense that, like, at times she's very polite and like normal, and then at times she just like flies off the handle at like random characters. It's like you talk to Oscar and she's just like constantly pissed at Oscar. So she's just kind of a likable character. A lot of the characters in this game I found to be honestly a little bit annoying. A lot of the characters in this game were completely unhelpful in a little bit of an annoying way. That's kind of a me problem, I think. But like, it's not so much a game about interrogating the characters. Like, you do have to, but usually that's not like a, you know, this isn't quite, I feel like that was such a big part of, say, like, Dreamfall. When we played Dreamfall, so much of it is character dialogue driven in that game, and this game is maybe, I feel like not quite as much. A lot of the characters are just these, like, weird goofballs. Thinking about the actual gameplay, though, you know, the puzzle design and all of that, there were a few times where I didn't know what to do and had to look it up. And most of those times it was just, like, it was skill issue. It was firmly, like, okay, I should have been able to figure that out. I'm just stupid. You know, either I thought I had done something when I hadn't. Really, that was the problem. I pretty much always thought I had done something when I hadn't, or there was some interactive thing, like once or twice there was an interactive thing that I hadn't realized you could interact with. Really, the one moment where I'm like, okay, hold up, how is anyone supposed to solve that, is the calling your mom one, recalling something that you heard in a phone call earlier in the game, and then going into the phone to call your mom, which is something that you've never had to do in the game before. Like, use the memory to call an existing character. You never have to do that. And suddenly you have to, like, nobody's solving that one. I mean, some people would, very perceptive people who are really paying much better attention than me would maybe recognize the name when they heard it and then think of that, but that's a tough one. I don't know how I feel about the puzzle design for this overall, because a lot of it was sort of like, I mean, a lot of, like, older adventure games really rely heavily on, you know, item stuff, where you combine items, you hand in items, you use items on things in the environment, stuff like that. This game is a little bit less item focused. I feel like you never had that many items. There's no combine mechanic. It was pretty rare that you had to give an item to someone. It was usually just a matter of, like, finding a key somewhere or picking up a screwdriver and then unscrewing a bolt. So I'm not super negative on the puzzle design or anything, but I do think that it's just kind of in the middle. But yeah, I think that the artistry of the game is what really carries it here. You know, writing, visuals, all that. That stuff was all rock solid. I'm not sure what we're giving this out of 5. It's like to be honest with you, I think I'm just feeling a high 3 on it. It is all pretty arbitrary, though. Numbers don't mean much. Like, why is this a 3 if Shadow of Memories is a 5? Like, do either of these games have good puzzle design, or just to compare to a recent adventure game we played on Xbox? You know, do either of these games have good gameplay or puzzle design? Not quite, but I don't know. Maybe I gotta think on it more. But I think that's what I'm feeling. I would recommend the game. Nah, I don't think whether or not I'm gonna play the sequel is factoring in here. I would recommend the game, though. Yes, I would. Which do I prefer, Syberia or Dreamfall? Syberia. I know I gave Dreamfall a 3, and this is better than Dreamfall. Dreamfall was, like, to be honest with you, almost a little bit boring a lot of the time.